good evening.
We didn't do very good at that posing,
No, we
did
didn't.
we?
Alright,
This is your 5-minute call, everyone.
This is your 5-minute call, everyone.
Yeah. Professionals.
How are we all doing out there tonight,
Hello.
tomorrow, today, last week, whenever in a time zone you are?
Time is meaningless.
Welcome, everyone, to our Sundered Waves one-shot live stream.
Yay!
Thanks for coming in. Very excited to be here. This is my first time as GM on camera, so patience, please, and thank you. Hopefully I'll do a good job. I am your GM for this evening, Tom, they, them, and with me today we have...
Claire, she, they, sometimes, you know.
I'm Ebony, she, her. Regan, she, her.
I'm Gianni, close bracket, and I use he, him pronouns.
Yes, Gianni is mad because our character art doesn't have a second parenthesis. Such a diva.
My
Such a
consistency.
diva.
It's
No,
ruined.
the curve
Such a
on the
diva.
G is the first parenthesis.
All right. Before we start, I would like to acknowledge the land on which we are telling our story today, the traditional land of the Jagera and the Turrbal people. We're very privileged to be able to tell our story here today on this land. And we would like to pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Okay, so we'll jump straight in.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
I got a natural 20. I
got a
literally
natural
just
20?
rolled a natural
Oh,
20.
we're done, everyone.
We're
Thank
good.
you.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Johnny wins the vibe check. No one else gets a vibe.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Oh,
vibe check.
vibe
We haven't had a
check.
vibe check.
So it is tradition for our games that we play casually to roll a vibe check. So everyone, please give me a vibe check.
D12.
What do we get?
Oh,
We got a 4.
Sweetie, you rolled a 12.
a 3.
No, that's a D12.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody's new to this whole dice thing.
This is a.
I'm not
that's a
amped.
vibe check.
8! I need a nap.
14.
Nice.
Cool, so I'll just mark down an extra hero point for
Yep.
that one.
Hey, that's not your vibe check. Come on. You rolled it before the
Ah,
vibe check.
fine. So
It's
I
bad.
get the
That's
hero
less
point.
exciting.
I got a 17, so I'm giving myself a hero.
Okay, you get the hero
Nice.
point.
No.
Wait, you're giving one of the enemies a hero point.
Yeah. Yes.
Could I do that?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have the
whatever you want
power.
with it.
Yes,
You're
I
the
can
GM
do
now,
what I
Thomas.
want. Oh, so excited. All right. 5 years. That was the last time the four of you sailed together aboard the Brass Bird, pursued by the Andron Navy. It was the last time any of you saw Captain Renlock. Fortunately, you were set free after only a few months, but Renlock wasn't so lucky. He spent his last years in jail until an illness claimed his life. You learned of Renlock's death from his trusted companion, a clockwork parrot named Corlo, that remained ever at his side. Just a few weeks ago, the bird sought you out to deliver the bad news and a piece of a map. While one side contains a cryptic clue, the other suggested you travel to this beach on this morning to find the captain's most prized treasure. So here you are, along with 3 others, staring at the partially sunken remains of the ship you once called home. A smell of surf and of rotting wood hang heavy in the air, silence broken only by the screech of faraway gulls on this lonely island north of the Shackles.
I'm just
So-
going to call it now. The treasure's going to be the friends we made along the way.
Yay!
Take your map pieces,
Bits?
everyone.
Is it take one
Practical
Take one
cards.
pass it along.
Take one pass along.
I love bits.
I want Ebony's one.
You
Yes, that one.
Is it
Alright.
because you want the longest one?
Yes.
So here we are,
Yeah.
just before dawn on this lonely beach. Yeah, please, unwrap them. These are your map
Oh my
pieces.
god, Gianni, you never give us presents.
yeah, what the hell, man?
Is this just going to be like a dick measuring contest for like
Yeah.
the entire
Please don't compare me to Gianni. He's so good at this.
Ooh.
do we read them out? There's words on them
They do have clues on them. You can read them out if you'd like.
Do we?
down the line.
Will we read them out?
Is there an-
in
is there an
character
order?
or?
Are we all here?
Well,
how do we play
here's
games?
the thing. Here's the thing. It is just before dawn. You've arrived on this beach with the sunken remains of the ship in front of you, the Brass Bird, and then the 4 of you are here. How you got here is up to you, but
Jet
the
ski.
4 of you have reunited after 5 years. Yeah, okay, whatever. it's a clockwork jet ski. Clockwork jet ski. The 4 of you have reunited after 5 years. So you can look at your maps first, but
I casually stroll onto the beach from the ocean.
Oh.
I have also swum here.
We
I
avoid
was-
each other.
Yes. We
I
came in
was-
different directions.
I was already here. But just skulk. I imagine there's a big cliff face.
Just walk
and
out
I-
from under the shadow of the cliff.
under the shadow of the cliff.
What up?
And I go, of course it would be you three.
I do a Bond girl entrance from the water where I just.
Dum.
It's been a long time. Hello. Hi, Yadrin.
Hello. Should we describe our characters?
Please introduce yourselves. Please introduce yourselves as you arrive at the beach.
Well, having made my Bond girl entrance, Lavana Salt Spray, I am a halfling undine, and I have beautiful flowing, now wet locks of hair, and
Flowing and flowing.
flowing and flowing, yes, and very, despite my sort of, I guess, a bit more squat stature, I just seem to be very graceful, and I have a very kind of just watery elemental kind of thing about me, and I have very beautiful tanned skin, and not in that like that, you know, you've been to Bondi Beach your entire life kind of tanned jerky way, but like nice, golden, sun-kissed, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a giant trident.
We get it. We get it. You're pretty.
Thank you.
So yeah, out of the shadows steps Kako Ashfeather, a Tengu, who's in all manner of vests with, trinkets and baubles and shiny things. Very much has continued pirating since our crew was split up. And little bandana, black glossy feathers, and steps into the shadows and is a little bit wary of the situation. Doesn't like to be caught off guard. Just is like, of course, it would be you guys that are here.
Cool. I stroll in off the ocean, kind of hands shoved in my pockets, a bit of a slouch. My name is...
Sorry, stroll in from the ocean.
Yeah, also,
Can you
thank you for
define this a bit
asking
better?
What kind of swimming stroke is stroll? And did you get a gold medal at the Olympics this year?
I did, thank you for asking. It was rock climbing, how did you know? Just water walk. I probably was on a boat.
Right.
You just left your
So when
boat.
you say water walk, do you mean on the water?
Yes.
Okay.
So literally strolled.
Okay.
Stroll in
Okay.
across the ocean.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Excellent.
Very
Perfect.
good.
Oh yeah. He's got a
Lasts
spell
like
for it.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
boat's
All
10
right.
minutes.
All right. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
minute walk.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Just
time it pretty precisely.
So you
Brisk
get
morning stroll.
so you emerge up from out of the waves like, and your hair like your water is and then you just like next to you.
Pretty much. Yes. Elsia Siniras? Siniras?
It's your name. Pronounce it however you want.
L.
Nice.
Excellent.
You may call me L. I'm an elf. Got my little belt with all my pouches and my multiple wands and my oversized clothes. I'm much thinner than I was last time you saw me. A bit sickly, bags under my eyes. I'm just generally glowering at everyone. Except Kako. I just go and stand next to Kako. Give her a bit of a bump.
I friendly peck you gently on the shoulder.
That's real sweet.
Cute.
I think Yadrin arrives by like a little dinghy, like just rowing in because I don't have any magical abilities. Traverse water.
Are you giving yourself a chant as you like?
Yeah, he's just sort of like going over his scriptures. I think when Yadrin steps onto the shore, he's quite different to how you remember him, both in demeanor and physical appearance. What once was a young, sprightly, energetic, bit of like a rogue as the first mate of the brass bird that we worked on, Now Yadrin sort of steps ashore. He's carrying a big sack of stuff that clanks as he drops it down onto the shore. He heaves it out of the boat, puts it down. He's wearing sort of white linens, a red scarf. He's a very tall figure with slicked back hair and kind of like salt and peppery complexion to it now. But he is he now looks very calm and resolute, and has sort of like a sort of clarity to his eyes as he looks around the beach. And probably for the last 15 minutes, he's been pulling out of his sacks bits of plate mail armor that he's then just very procedurally started to like clip on and like put on. And now he's standing on the beach in this resplendent, shining mirror finish full plate armor with the shining sword of Iomade on the front of it. And this is a far cry from what he used to look and smell like.
I like to think that we've all just been like watching you put on your armor for like 15 minutes, just being like, what is happening?
I think he's been pretty quiet as well. Like he probably hasn't really said much apart from like the sort of acknowledgements.
And the loud clanking.
Yes, that as well. Yeah. It's good to see you all again, Jinxita. Carl, and Lavana. Pleasure.
It is.
Hopefully. Did you all get the maps too?
I've got, I guess, I mean,
A little bit of one.
if you could call it that, yeah.
Yes, strange circumstances and unfortunate ones seem to bring us together. Colo came to you, I guess.
Indeed. Should we, I mean, surely these...
Can you describe what, like, you said there was like a shrine or something, did you say?
No, so there is you're in a small cove that has it's sort of like there's a cliff behind the beach, sort of in a sort of open U shape, that leads down to the sand leads down to the water, and then nestled in that cove is the partially sunken remains of the brass bird. So you can see like just it's like beach kind of in a round, and then there's just ship.
Okay.
And that's where you've been told to meet.
She's in a bit of a state.
Breaks my heart to see it.
Hasn't aged well.
So, I've got a bit of paper with some script on
I
it.
also have, yes.
Yes. Mine says, begin your journey going with the tide, then against, with, and finally against.
Deep. Lost at sea. Remember that the one that is worth the most always goes last. Guess you'll go first then.
You and your giants.
I've got, make an offering to Gozra, but be prepared to face the storm's wrath. So that sounds like your business.
It's quite odd that you got that one instead of I. Pay homage to the lost. Take not their blade or spear if you want to win the pirate king's treasure.
Treasure, eh?
Could go for some treasure.
What did the bird say to us? Like when they delivered these?
The bird gave you the map and informed you of your captain's demise. And the only other instructions you received were to meet here to claim the captain's most prized treasure.
Okay.
That is all the bird.
Yeah.
That is all the bird explained to you.
Yeah. So it looks like we might be looking for the inheritance in the ship.
I
guess
suppose
so.
It could be a good place to start.
And as you say that, the burgeoning dawn crests between the cliffs, and a shaft of light beams down onto the ship, illuminating the captain's wheel in the not sunken part of the brass bird.
Always one for style. Do you reckon he parked it right there? Just so that it would be
Sunken just like that.
He would.
He had to wait like a couple of days to see that the sun would, rise at that exact
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And,
And now I can
Season
die.
it is.
Okay. Well, the light of Yomadai will guide us and protect us, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah, what,
What's with this?
what
Watch.
do you...
Just watch.
Speak your mind. Speak honestly.
much shinier than last we met, Yadrin.
Yes, I have gone through a bit of a journey myself since we last met. After we chased down that Verusian merchant, we had a bit of a change of tides, I think, in my own way.
You caught religion.
Yes. Well, no. No, I was taken in after that fateful event, and I was shown a new path, and hopefully I can show some others. And if any of you would be interested, I have some brochures. What of Yomadai?
It's very heavy, this whole situation,
Okay.
it seems.
Yes, it's not really fit for seafaring anymore, unfortunately. But look, I will always come out here for an old captain.
Probably shouldn't go on the boat on second thought, or probably just entirely sink it.
Or
I'll be
even the beach. I feel getting sand in the
Crevices.
Yeah, how's the chafe yet?
It reminds me of my purpose.
It's your flagellation, is the sand chafe.
Oh, unpleasant.
That was deeply unpleasant.
As we all must endure.
At this point, I'm gonna have another look at yours and go like, friendship bracelet. Ding.
Look at that.
Thing
And
of
then-
beauty.
Oh, that makes sense.
Et voila.
This is the chat's getting a lot of this right now.
And you
Yeah,
put,
yeah, this
really
really,
appreciating
put
this.
the map
I
together.
mean, except Cam's a wizard and he's got
We
it
have
up
a
on
map
the
for
screen.
There you
Hey,
go.
Gianni.
Oh yeah, Cam. Oh
You
yeah.
think we wouldn't have a...
Shout out to Cam over
yeah.
here.
Cam
Doing all
here,
the
Cam on the
Right.
cams
Yeah.
as usual.
Yeah.
Cam on the cams and on the chat and on the screen.
All right.
Look at that.
I don't enjoy that it says begin down the bottom.
And just like that, the
but-
map
I
slots
mean-
into place.
It looks...
So
I'm
that's
looking
where
at
we
this,
are.
Yeah.
and I turn around and look at the cliff face behind us. Can I see an entrance?
Before you do that, there's a soft little glow as you put the pieces together, and the map just sunk.
Oh.
Would be nice if it
And
did
it
that.
now is a complete map.
The bar is low.
Like sassy and then no.
Come on!
I'm not gonna use them again.
Into the
They
fire.
cost me like 80 cents to print.
It's on very nice cardstock.
Tom's not having dinner tonight.
I like that it even
Okay.
looks like tea stains, like you made the map, you know, when we were children and we stain them in tea to make them look all
definitely
old.
wasn't coloured like that when I printed.
We can tell, but we're pretending.
Okay. So we are here. Somewhere. Okay.
Here, I think this is
This
the
is
beach
beach.
and this is the
Okay.
boat.
All right. Well.
Yeah, so can I see an entrance behind us? in
No,
cliff face?
the cliff face is complete. You see no visible entrance. The only thing that you can see is the brass bird and the shaft of light illuminating the captain's wheel on the main deck.
Is the tide currently coming in or going out?
I would say it's probably like waning. It's probably just going out now.
Okay.
What's the humidity?
What's the moon
It's
cycle?
65%.
And
Like
wind
it's
speed?
quite low for a tropical day, but it's before
I
dawn.
had a
So
reason for
Damn it.
asking. But that's fine.
What's the moon cycle at the moment?
double.
Okay, is the moon in Venus or
It's in giblet.
giblet?
It's a giblet moon.
Anyway, to the plot. Yeah, I'll probably shakily. Is there like a plank down to something to get up into the ship?
Nope.
There's nothing
it's
convenient.
Just,
is
there's
there?
just water and then the boat.
I'll let someone else go up.
Begin
I
your
suppose
journey.
that'll be me. And I just beautifully dive into the water and swim over because I'm beautiful like that.
I roll my eyes.
As you dive in, because the tide is going out around the boat, there's actually some swift currents pulling you around the edge of the boat. So to find purchase, you're going to have to put in a little extra effort. Can you roll me a fortitude?
Fortitude
Sorry, an athletics check.
Athletics.
Athletic check. As you swim against these currents.
18.
Yep. You have no trouble at all.
Of course I don't.
And you
She's beautiful. She can do anything.
You are, in fact, if anything, when you get out, you're panting in a way that just makes it look a little better. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just the right amount of effort.
Yeah, cool.
It's like
cool,
that
cool.
gentle chest heat.
The gentle chest heat,
Yeah.
exactly. So you make it onto the deck.
droplets.
And like because I'm wearing sort of beautiful flowing robes as well, everything's like clinging very nicely. This
How's
is
your
what this is
religion
what
going?
Yadrin's reciting his prayers.
Feel the sand, feel the sand, feel the sand.
chafing.
How do you like? Do you have a vow of celibacy, or is that?
I don't think so. It's
Okay.
just I think I've probably been in in the temple for a long time, and so
okay.
it's just
It's been a while.
it's been
Good to know. Good to know.
5 years.
Yes. So I mean, I imagine that the ship is sort of like on a.
It is. So you
Angle.
walk up to and then obviously up the stairs to the top. I don't know what that deck is called on a ship, but that's where the captain's wheel is.
Oh yeah,
top
ship
deck.
The
things.
helm.
Yeah.
The helm.
The helm.
The
That
helm.
sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Indeed.
I'm disappointed you didn't do like a full vocabulary research for this, Tom.
Starboard. Port.
The
side?
bosun and the
The gunnels.
gunnels and the
Which is
Mizzen? I don't know.
spelt gun whale, and I never get it.
Wait, it's not gun whale?
No, it's gunnel.
We've all
oh
learned
no.
something.
Oh no, this is live.
Shame.
We can't edit it
Oh
out.
god, the gun whale.
Having sunk many years ago, the rotting hulk of the brass bird brings back memories of your time aboard, sailing up and down the coast of the Aviston and Garand, I think that's how you pronounce that, chasing fame and fortune. But dreams of that glorious past have faded now, and all that remains is the half-sunken hulk of Captain Renlock's prized ship. Even now, you can see the wheel where he steered the ship, shouting orders to you and the other crew members as you chased fortune together. You can still hear his final call to stand down as the Andoran ships closed in. The call that likely saved your life.
As I'm making my way across the deck, I've got like one hand on the rail, and I can just see sort of dark spots where I remember that those were battles and those were bloodstains of people that I healed and who are no longer with us. So I'm doing this in a very sacred but sexy way. Just so you all know.
Yep.
Sacred and sexy.
Sacred and sexy.
Damn it. That's my vice.
That's the combo. So you head up towards the captain's wheel.
I do.
As you arrive at the front of the wheel, Corlo, as if from nowhere, flies down and lands atop the wheel. And
From behind me or in front?
it just swoops down and just lands.
Surely
You're
this
not
bird is
sure
out.
where
Okay.
the bird has come
I
from.
like to think that we're all just on the beach, like kind of squinting into the morning sun, being like,
Well, it's actually not the sun isn't quite up yet. It's just
It's
just
just that
high
thing.
enough to pierce through the. So you've still got the pre-dawn light.
but we're all just like, what's she doing up there?
And as you stand there, the bird lands and just kind of like cocks its head at you,
Hello, Corlo.
doesn't say anything, and then looks over towards the beach, at the three on the beach, and kind of cocks its head, looks at them for a moment, and then turns back to you, and appears to be waiting.
I don't have a cracker on me at the moment, but would you like a little scratch behind the head?
The gears. Scratch behind the gears.
You gotta wind it up again. It's running out of battery.
The bird
Oh,
like
of course.
Corlo hops over a little and just kind of like,
I know.
and then it makes
Jealous.
a mechanical and in unnatural sounding squawk, which
Sounds a
What does
little
it sound like,
light.
though?
this is the bit I was dreading.
Beep.
Yeah, it goes ding ding dial-up sounds. But after the screech, it looks at you. It looks back at the three on the beach again, and then it looks down at the floor. And it looks back up at you.
Can
And it
we
appears to be
hear
waiting.
the dial-up from the beach?
Yeah.
So we know.
Yeah, and we go, is that Colin?
I think it's connected.
I'm going to
Should
put
we-
my hand on the wheel
Mm-hmm.
and just try moving it.
It moves. It spins freely.
And Corlo, where is Corlo now?
How
just
much did you turn the wheel?
how much to turn the wheel? I assume there's a little like plinth that it's attached
Okay.
to that Kolo was standing on, and Kolo looks at the three on the beach again, and looks at the floor and looks at you, and then appears to be waiting.
What do you see, Lavanna?
I feel like I can't. I'm just gonna send a message to you and just say, I think you all need to be here.
Okay, is there a rope or a gangplank or something you could throw down, please?
I would like to remind you, you did row here
Yeah.
in a boat that's on the beach.
Is it? Yeah. All right.
Like a rope or
I'm gonna go
Well,
over to my rowboat. You guys
Over the beach and then
drag it for the next
in the
30
code.
minutes.
It's in the water.
Oh,
You rowed
okay.
past the
Okay,
ship to get there.
My visual reference is bad. Okay.
yeah, voila, you're where,
yeah.
there maybe and
Somewhere.
Yeah, I will awkwardly get into my rowboat because I am now in my plate armor and like
just
balance.
I mean, I assumed
Slightly.
that like the plate armor was like the boat's enough to support.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
plate. You
but
just
like
weren't
now I'm wearing it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like very unsteady
yeah.
getting
Cool.
into it. Like,
Cool.
I mean, and I'm a bird. I weigh nothing.
Yeah.
And you're skinny as all hell, so you probably
I
don't
am
weigh much
small.
either. So we're kind of just like sitting, like
Cool.
in the tiny rowboat.
I imagine one
It's
side of the
Gianni.
boat is like really sunk and you're like trying to weigh it from
Yeah.
the other side, except you're
I am praying very rapidly.
Can you give me an athletics check to row the boat?
Is this is where the adventure ends?
We gotta
and
do
everybody drowns.
21.
Yep, that'll do it. So you're it's a lot of effort because you're carrying more mass than you were used to, and it's a bit harder to get a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
pull. But you manage to row against the current and just sort of beach the boat onto the sunken deck, like a little wooden beach. Hop out.
All right.
And you
So-
all make your way up, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
And-
climb
We're
the
now
side of
standing.
And Kolo looks at the three of you now assembled, opens its mouth, and the dial-up tone sounds again. And then as it fades, you hear a and then like a little bit of static, and then a voice starts to emanate from the parrot's mouth, a pre-recorded message, and it says, "My friends, it pleases this old pirate's heart to see you gathered once again on the deck of the Brass Bird. Although my time has passed, I have found one last treasure for you to plunder. But to ensure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, I have placed a few challenges in your way. Don't worry. I'm sure they are nothing you can't handle. To open the way, you must sail from the home of the pirates to plunder the coasts of Varizia. Return home, but then make your way to Absalom to spend your loot. Finally, follow my dream and sail to the river kingdoms and retire in peace." And after that clue, Kolo grows silent and stares at you.
What was the first one? Second one was.
I'll repeat them
Okay,
for you
yeah.
out of. So to open the way, you must sail home from the pirate. You must sail from the home of the pirates to plunder the coasts of Varizia. Return home, but then make your way to Absalom to spend your loot. Finally, follow my dream and sail to the river kingdoms and retire in peace. And so, as you're looking at the wheel, you notice that although the deck of the Brass Bird is decaying and looks in a real rough condition, the wheel actually looks pristine. It's got a nice soft sheen on it, as if it was oiled yesterday.
It's got a sunbeam on it.
And you can see on the wheel there are the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. From your perspective,
Yeah.
on the wheel, on each of the 4 outer corners, and then in the center is a wave pattern cresting in a clockwise direction in the direction of the tide. And I have this for you
Oh my gosh.
to look at.
Old Renlock never really was good at navigating. Can we get an F in the chat for Captain Renlock, by the way?
Can I recall knowledge
Mhm.
on the home of the pirates?
Yes. Please roll me a society check.
I don't have society. I have sailing lore.
I need a society check, please.
It's
That's-
11.
Okay. So me just check this real quick. Boop, 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 boop. So you know that the pirates' home is the Shackles, the islands that you are currently located. You're just north of the main area of the Shackles on this lonely island, and so you are at the Shackles presently, and that's the home of the pirates.
So
And
we are in.
Yes, and with that, I'll give you that you know that the nation of Varizia is north of the Shackles.
It was. So it's Shackles, Varizia, Absalom, River?
Absalom,
River
River
Kingdoms.
Kingdoms.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
so from Varizia to Absalom, then what would the?
Can you give me a society check, please?
I would love to. That's cocked.
Can I roll?
What is it? It's a natural one. Not only do you not know where they are, you have forgotten how to get home.
What is a sailing ship? I
Yeah,
don't even know
yeah.
anymore.
You rode in here, and you're like, wait, did I turn left at the rock,
Oh my
or
God.
like?
So
I'm so out of it.
with sailing lore, I would know the directions of things.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
All
do you
of
know?
them.
Do you know where all of
also-
the continents and
I
cities and
also-
things
Surely,
are?
like
I
they're
also
big cities.
no direction.
Oh, that's-
I have
Yeah.
no direction.
all right.
as a
Roll.
character.
I'll let you roll sailing lore then.
Alright.
So what are you trying to?
I would like to know from where we are now, where Varizia would be.
So you with your last roll, you know that the home of the pirates is the Shackles. I mean, you already would all know that because it's where you're from.
Yeah.
And Varizia is north of
Is
the
north.
Shackles. So
And Absalom?
you must sail from the home of the pirates to the coast of Varizia would mean sailing north. So what was the next one you wanted to know?
And where Absalom would be in relation to that.
Absalom from Varizia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you roll me your sailing lore.
We're just gonna be
11.
stuck.
That's fine. It's not hard.
They're major cities. Like
Yeah.
So you know
We
that
plundered them before.
you know that
Yeah.
you know that Absalom is hang on. Absalom is east of the Shackles, which would make it southeast of Varizia.
I definitely think it's northwest.
You do.
And one
You don't
more
think
for
it's a
River
Sun
Kingdoms.
Oh, and one more for River Kingdoms.
Woo!
Ah!
Nat 20.
River Kingdoms are north of Absalom.
Great.
And you know this deep in your soul.
You love the River Kingdoms. You like party up there all the time, so you know exactly where it is.
You could follow the,
Yeah.
the way to the River Kingdoms just by
Oh,
descent.
drunken.
Yeah.
I'll read you the-
sailor
I'll read you the
It's
drunk.
like a
clue
magnetic
sequence.
bird
So,
thing.
do you think we would need to navigate on the wheel as we would have to get to these places that the captain has sent us? Because I don't think we have time to actually go to each location.
Well, we also don't have a boat.
This is
I-
also true.
I have
I don't
to
even know how to
ride.
get home. I'm lost.
But also on the map it says begin your journey going with the tide, then against, with, and finally against.
When Kolo was looking down, was that? Do I know? Like that was like the
Just
captain's
at the wheel.
Okay.
The tide. This is that could be related to the
my
that could
God.
be related to
Puzzles,
the
why?
wave on the wheel. If it's going clockwise first, then we could potentially against with on the wheel. So
So
Nice.
north.
we need to point it, I guess,
So
forward.
like a lock, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's your first direction then?
Well, so we need to
Jinxita?
go from here north to Varizia. So
So do we spin it once
all the way around.
clockwise? I guess to go north.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Do. All right.
You're on the wheel.
All right.
Do you want to do it?
I suppose, and I'm gonna turn it full clockwise, so it's going
it
north.
It turns freely.
And then
And then against. So from Varizia to Absalom is southeast.
and then I'm gonna
I'm still not sure about that.
turn it again
Counterclockwise.
counterclockwise because we're going against the tide.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
so
Until-
southeast is at the top.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so from Absalom, the River Kingdom's on north.
And that's with the tide?
Oh, no, wait. From,
Do you want me to read the clue one more time? The whole thing the whole way through?
yes.
Okay.
Sail from home to
So
plunder...
to
So we
open the
start
way, you
here
must
then.
sail from the home of the pirates,
Yeah.
which you know is the Shackles, to plunder the coasts of Varizia.
Mhm.
Return home, but
Ah.
then make your way to Absalom to spend your loot. Finally, follow my dream and sail to the River Kingdoms and retire in peace.
Oh, we've already messed it up, haven't we?
So we have
Do
to
we-
go home. Is there a
Do I
reset
have to-
button?
yeah.
yeah, turn it
Uh,
twice.
as you take your hand off it, it sits still for a moment, and then it just slowly rotates around until north's at the top again.
All right.
Like
Okay.
contraptions.
Try again.
So, we're going north all the way around.
Yeah.
With,
Clockwise.
and then we're going...
Then we have to go south because we're coming back
We got to
here.
go back home.
Yep, all the way
South.
back to south.
Going with
Yep.
the...
Against.
Against the tide.
Yeah.
Yep. Counterclockwise back.
And then we're going to
Absalom.
Absalom, which is
from
ju-
the
east.
Absalom from here. Is that east?
Yes, which is east.
Yeah.
Alright, normal clockwise because
Normal, yep.
Clockwise to put east.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And,
And
then
then-
finally against to the River Kingdoms.
Which is
was
north, which is north from the Shackles. Which is north from the Shackles. So if we have gone
Sorry, you
east-
knew it was north from Absalom.
Oh, we knew it was
Yeah.
north from Absalom.
Yes.
And
back to north.
Absalom's to the east.
So
So
we
we're
just
at-
go to north.
Yeah.
North is the last answer.
Yeah, we go from
Okay.
Absalom to...
Two.
Yeah, so
Okay,
north is the last
counterclockwise
answer.
back to north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you hit,
Oh, thank God.
as you hit
tired,
the
pack
north,
it up.
it locks into place, and you hear a heavy grinding sound. And as you look over on the shore, you
It's
see
just
a,
me.
there's a heavy grinding. There's a sand in the armor. There's a heavy grinding sound and another heavy grinding sound,
Sorry.
and you see a doorway slide open in the cliff at the base.
There's
of
a
the
door
cliff
in the
back on the shore.
You can see that.
That's new.
And
That old
Corla goes, "Rock, took you long enough," rock," and flies over to the
Like-
doorway.
Has that thing got a remote?
I'm having like flashbacks to all of the RPGs I've played in games now.
This is more extravagant than I've ever seen the captain pull off in his past.
I hope it didn't spend too much on it. There'll be nothing left.
All his investment funds for this one trap, he didn't quite make it to the end.
That's it. It's just the door opens and there's just like unhown rock inside, and a little
TBC,
note that says
yeah.
TBC. Okay.
So
I'll let you guys just get back to the shore in the boat and everything. If you want to
Lovely.
just skip ahead.
Oh, now we got 4, or are you still swimming?
I'm swimming. I do
Okay.
a beautiful dive.
Are you dolphin
off.
cresting next to
I-
them?
swan dives, like
No, I do a dive off because it's on the thing and
You're
I
up
go up
high.
to the and I just beautifully and everyone's just like
And
Yawn,
as the
yawn.
as the dawn has
We're
been
like-
slowly advancing,
Yes.
the shaft of light has moved to a point in the air. So as you dive, you
It's
cross through it and you
Yeah.
just shine from it.
yeah, just like
The-
glittering.
Rainbow
the trip
in
back.
The drips coming off your hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The trip back is noticeably more less direct. Cool. All right, so we make it back to the caves. I
Yep.
the door.
Yep. And there's the passage beyond the hidden door ascends at an incline a few feet above the high tide line of the cove before leveling off. The passage ends in a short set of stairs that descend toward a large chamber lit only by vine-choked cracks in the ceiling above. The rough-hewn chamber has fallen into disrepair. The western wall has collapsed partially, and dirt, rock, and plant debris litter the floor, nearly obscuring a large leaf pattern made from green quartz. The tip of this leaf ends in a brackish pool of water. Rising up from the water is a mold-encrusted stone statue of a woman who appears to emerge from a wave. With seaweed for hair and her arms held high in supplication to the sky above. A faint clicking and rustling sound can be heard from the collapsed wall, but its source is not immediately apparent.
Would we
So, yes.
know the statue to be Gosra?
It is.
Yes, you
Goes
would.
right.
Yes.
I've talked about her enough.
Yeah.
So yes,
the
you have
wet lady.
this long chamber in front of you. The left-hand side wall from where you are is collapsed. That's where the clicking sound is coming from. And then there's the partially obscured leaf pattern with the pool with the statue at the
I'm
end.
just gonna like slowly make my way over and peer towards the clicking sound.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the statue.
As
Be careful, we don't know what the captain has left in here for us.
as you're
Storm,
walking
apparently.
over towards the statue, you see Kako go over and look at the clicking. And Kako, you don't immediately notice it, but you, Lavana, will see just next to Kako coming out of the wall are these big sets of pincers, and emerging from the collapsed wall are 4 very large, very angry-looking ants.
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 Oh,
Nope.
Your favorite.
Is that why I'm part of this? What kind of ants? Describe them to me.
Oh no! I don't get it wrong.
Pirate ants.
Okay, but like,
Have the white
Ants.
patches.
wait, are we talking like bull ant, like big pincers?
I'm thinking like pincers made for fighting pincers.
Myrmicea, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Claire likes ants, everybody.
I really
Do you
like
want to tell us how ants procreate?
Oh my god, I could absolutely tell you how ants procreate because it is metal as fuck. Oh my god. But no.
So they.
Lavana's more obsessed with how eels fuck. Or we don't. Anyway.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
With
Um,
the elf.
I would have been standing.
I do yell out as soon as I see this.
Okay, cool.
Kako! Back!
Reflex?
I'm gonna get everyone to roll me initiative.
Ah!
Now I have to actually do combat.
Yucky.
Fuck. Here.
Yay, twinsies.
Is it perception?
Oh, it's up there. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, it is.
Yeah, where is it?
You're expert. I'm only trained. And yeah.
Rogue, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Got
my
skills
percep-
up the wazoo.
Where was it?
It's up here.
Hey, there we go.
All right, can I get everybody's rolls, please?
29.
Okay.
I may be an expert, but I still got a 17.
17. Mm-hmm.
Big ants.
Big ants.
I don't want to talk about it.
Was it a nat 1?
No.
What was it?
12.
Okay, so 29, 17, 12,
14.
14. Okay.
We didn't do great.
Yikes. I mean, you definitely saw them first.
I think we just like so caught up in looking
14,
around the room.
did you say?
14, yes. 14.
Yeah.
We're so caught up in looking around the room that we.
If it makes you feel better, the ants not having a good day.
They were not expecting company.
Maybe we should talk to them.
Which
you
is
know?
Wait.
weird because they saw you first.
I'm very confused though, because it's 4 giant ants. What are they? Mages? Are they minors? What part of the colony do they come from?
I'm getting
They
flashbacks to the
They
spider
come-
conversation.
they are the kind that look like patrol, whatever the kind of ants that do patrol work
Scout
are.
ants.
Scouts.
Okay.
Fighters.
scouts. Well, because mages are the ones with big thick heads, and then minors. But then.
Do they got the big head?
They got a big head.
But
Okay.
they occupy like different. If they're
It's
scouting, they're not gonna
Fantasy ants, Claire. It's fantasy
You're
ants.
you're
It's
you're. They're
okay.
not. So.
they're not queens. They don't have.
I'll give you
wings.
this. What
don't have
first
wing
appeared
stars.
what first appeared to be a partially collapsed just bit of rubble looks to be the entrance to like tunnels.
Oh no.
So like you're
wanna
in
go
you're
there.
in their space.
Please no.
Look fair.
So that's why they're attacking.
So that means there's a whole.
They're not just out and
colony
about.
in there?
Look,
Shit.
absolutely fair. Oh. But I don't want to attack an ant.
Well,
It's not you.
You're on
Yes.
first.
Problem.
Role
Have to
play.
role play, Claire.
Role play.
Oh dear.
Ants killed your parents.
They're about to kill me.
My parents sold me.
Your good bird friend.
I know. I'm very.
Stab, Claire, stab.
Or at least just help.
I know.
Kako, get
I'm
out.
trying to figure out how to help in the best.
Save us! Lavana! Help!
Wait, is that Elle saying
No,
that?
this is Cocker.
ant murder time. What you doing?
How dare you? Truly.
I mean, you don't have to. What do you want to do? What do you want to? Do you want to?
I'm gonna cast Tidal Surge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast it on them. And
Is that an AOE cast?
I think so. You had it up.
I did have it up. Hang
Yes.
on. 60 feet targets one creature.
All right. The closest ant, I'm going to Tidal Surge. Try and surge it back into its hole.
Okay. It's gonna roll a
it's one
fortitude
creature.
save.
I'm fine.
What's your DC?
Oh, where is that? 21.
It fails. So it is pushed 5 feet in any direction.
Into the hole.
Yep. It
With a
just,
big bunch of water
a
going.
big bunch of water just goes up from the ground, like up through the ground, through the pavement, and just goes, and this ant just goes thunk, back into the hole.
And
hole.
don't come back,
Cool.
I say.
Okay. So it's been pushed 5 feet into the hole.
You're welcome, everyone.
All right.
Was that the one that was trying to pinch
So they're all sort of probably about 5 feet apart along that wall. They were moving kind of to surround you. You're in the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there wasn't one, like...
No, they weren't stacked. They sort of came out of the wall and
Cool.
you know.
So that was only one action.
They're very well coordinated ants. Known for it, one might say.
Title Surge is only one action.
Yeah, so you've got
oh
2
my
more actions.
God, that's so much things to do.
Oh, don't you hate it?
Make an offering to Gosray, but be prepared to face the storm's wrath, is what we need to do at this point.
Yeah.
Let's just offer up one of the
Can
ants.
I just...
So you're so you
Well,
are
sacrifice on you.
you are probably, so if I can set the scene, these two
I'm closest to the statue.
yeah, Elsa and Yadrin are in the doorway. Kako is in the middle of the ant fuckery.
Yep.
Which is the traditional name for a nest, as we all know. And you are sorry, Claire. And you're sort of past them down closest to the shrine. You're probably about 15 feet away from the shrine.
So, given that Gosray is my deity, would I know what a good offering to Gosray would be?
Yes. So, give me 1 sec.
Because I'm like, water?
Yeah. So you know that Gosray is the nature deity whose fury is unleashed both upon the sea and the sky. So honest sailors, hopeful merchants, and greedy pirates alike all give offerings to the powerful deity whose fickle favor can mean the difference between triumph and disaster on the sea. And so you would know that that anyone attempting to sail any waters of the world offers some of their wealth to Gosray as a payment to this fickle god for favorable winds and fair waters.
All right, I've got a silver religious symbol of Gosray around my neck, so I'm going to run up to the statue and place it at her feet.
Yep. So that was you said you had like a
Silver symbol.
So you place the silver symbol in the water, and step back, and it sits under the water for a bit, and then it disappears, vanishes. And a booming voice rises from the statue and says, "Fuck off! Those who seek the blessings of the wind and the waves must face the storm's fury."
I go...
And hang on.
Is this just going to rattle more ants out of that colony?
As the voice fades the water from the pool explodes, blasting the chamber with brackish filth. The explosion reveals
look
a
sexy
towering
during this.
creature made from the purest azure water. Like a tidal wave, the creature surges forward to attack.
I just go, more things!
And so you have summoned
Ask the gods for help.
you have summoned this is an elite living waterfall.
Oh my god.
And your next trial. And so I'm going to roll initiative for the waterfall. Look, it's not having a good day either, but that's fine.
I regret things.
Okay, so the captain had more of a budget than we expected.
So now you have
this would
so now you have 4 giant
so-
ants and a waterfall.
Our whole relationship
3
thing...
giant ants. One of them's
One of them's in the hole.
In the
Yeah,
hole.
Yeah.
Our whole relationship thing is that most of the time I'm annoyed with you because we're like, we'll ask Gosra, and I'm like, no, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, gods are a very fickle god. like
done.
Gosra's like, did you give me enough gold? Maybe not. Shipwreck.
Yeah. Kako's turned to see this just in time and is like,
So yeah, you're like, oh fuck ants. Oh fuck waterfall.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Oh,
so
no.
that's I'm gonna say that's your
That's
turn.
my
Yeah.
turn, yeah.
So now it is.
Nailed it.
Yay! You're
It
welcome.
is you, Ebony.
it's me.
Kako.
Ants. There's ants.
Gotta love them.
Woo, woo, woo. I'm drying
Ooh,
my...
get water on them because I can't breathe because they don't breathe through their mouth. They
This has
Drown
been
them
Wet-
This has been
slowly.
ant fact.
this is the content that
Wet
like
the
people
ants.
have come
This
to
has
see.
been ant
It's just
facts.
ant facts.
But they
Yeah.
have like lots of little tubes all over their body, basically, and that's how they breathe. So even if you like get them out of the water, they will be covered in water, and they will still drown, even if you get them out of the water.
I
So
mean,
if
that's
you get
useful
them into
knowledge
the
to
water,
have.
that if they're following giant ant rules, because technically giant ants shouldn't be able
Is
to
that a
exist
weakness
because
in
they
the
would
stat
collapse under
block?
their own
Hang on,
weight
Can't breathe
anyway.
water because of
Can't
ant
breathe
holes.
No, no, sorry.
Can't
I
Say,
did look.
it's the
I
one you
did.
push
I
would
did
be
check.
slowly drowning right now.
Fantasy evolution
Yes.
fixed that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are water breathing ants.
You fuck.
So instead of wetting the ants to a devastating level, I'm going to pull out my rapier.
as Lavana has done to Yadrin so many times this adventure already.
I think I'm covered in like the algae and muck at the moment, though.
Oh yeah, the brackish water was like
right on
real.
me.
Like when it exploded, the pool was quite like moldy and murky and dirty. All of the dirt like exploded across the room, leaving this pure water that then became the.
Yeah,
You
so
seen a wet bird?
You see the wet
I'm
bird?
not happy.
No, no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out my rapier, and I'm going to. And they're not flat-footed, are they?
Well, there's 4 of them against you, so if anything, 3 of them
that's
against
it
you.
all.
I'm not sure if you know how sneak attack works, but you
It's
kind of
not-
need to outnumber them.
I'm really not in the
No,
ideal situation
no,
here.
no.
So I'm gonna stab one.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna give it a little stab. Or not. That's gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be
You want to try and take it to 10.
17.
Because if you stab it in the gaster, it will still
It
be
is
able
not
to
gonna
run
do it, I'm
around.
It's
afraid.
not gonna do
It's
it.
not gonna do it, I'm
I
afraid.
Stab her in
mean,
the
I'm
gaster.
not gonna stab one, and then I'm gonna.
Stab
try
it.
and stab it
yeah,
again.
yeah. You're gonna not stab and then
That's
stab.
so much better. That's going to be a 20, 30.
Neg 5, remember?
Oh,
Oh no, is it an agile? It's finesse weapon, right?
I
Like it'd be a
do-
neg
it is
4.
finesse,
It'd be neg
yeah.
4. Yeah.
Cool.
Agile.
So
Agile,
that's
whichever one.
gonna
I
be
get those two mixed up.
14 plus 14. It's gonna be 28.
That will crit.
Nice.
Hey.
Which
So-
means
Take off its
oh,
head.
No, I've got whole bit. There's bits. I've got stuff.
Yeah, your rapier's deadly D8, isn't it?
It is deadly D8, and I also have critical specialization effects.
Oh,
Which
yes.
is,
Get the
it
crit
becomes
effect.
flat-footed.
It becomes flat-footed.
Magic.
Yes. So, let's roll dice.
Let's roll. Let's go. Guys, we're rolling dice. Here we
Okay.
are.
We
did it.
Finally made it.
We
We're
beat the
rolling
game.
dice.
Nice. So that's
just
gonna
5
be
checks.
Not just 5 checks.
1d8, and also it's regular d6.
What do we got?
We have that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, and if it's
Do you have bonuses?
and plus 4, so 15 damage,
15 damage. Nice.
and it's flat-footed.
Yep.
Tight.
That
so
ant
it's
takes.
flat-footed until the start of her next turn.
Yes.
Yep.
That ant takes a nasty hit. It is not looking very happy with you. So.
Pity.
Where did you hit it though? That's because that will affect.
Right in its face, Claire.
How many?
I stabbed
How
it
many
right in
redundant?
its
How many limbs does an ant need to walk?
Like you can get rid of. I think they could walk on 3, but like also it's got like a little. They have like little light sensors basically on the top of their head. So if you
It
got
does
it
not.
on the top of their head,
Does not
then-
blind the ant.
But also if you get.
I
the
know you
antenna-
really want your ant facts to be like super metagamey, but I just.
Ant facts. It's
okay,
not the
you
great
you
game
have
theory.
you
My-
you have one
my
action left.
moment.
You have one action left.
No, I.
You attacked twice.
I pull.
Oh, you drew.
I
Yeah,
drew.
of course, of course. Drawing weapons.
I definitely should have walked up and drawn
Okay.
in my
Yes.
pre-game ramble.
That is
but
G.
I didn't.
That is Yadrin.
Okay. I will also draw my weapon out, and are the ants within 40 feet of me?
Yes, they would be.
Yeah. Cool.
The chamber's like, what did I say? I think it's about 60 feet long.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look at the surging wave of water that has been summoned, and I'm gonna.
And is right in front of me, covered in muck.
Deciding if he's into that.
Yeah, this better not awaken anything inside me. I will look at that and I will think.
I'm not doing.
I cannot really handle water very well, so I will charge the ants because I think that was probably my first instinct.
Yep.
So I will use my sudden charge ability, which lets me stride twice and then attack at the end of it for 2 actions.
Yep.
So I will attack. I think the ant that you have already hit to try and.
Please.
And it is
Call
also
the
flat-footed.
What is flat-footed -2?
That is a natural 20.
Fuck yeah. That's gonna crit. It would have critted regardless. Is flat-footed -2?
-2.
-2, yeah. Oh, I have a. That's right. I have this. Yeah, there it is. I've never used one of these before. It's real handy.
I mean, it's
nice. Get a
Thomas,
GM screen.
I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna be a lot of damage. It's
Crush it. Just crush
17.
it.
Yeah. How do you want it? How you
34
want
damage.
it?
I'm just gonna shish kebab it and just throw it over to the other side.
Yep.
And pray to the strange deity named Claire for forgiveness.
Yep. It just goes. And just slides down the other side. Very
Trying
dead.
Not to think about the living waterfall behind us.
All right. So that we have one very dead ant. That's 2 actions.
That's me. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. So, the 2 ants next to you, Yadrin and Kako, are going to see this chaos and get even more manic and angry and clicky because now they've got ant blood, so they're in rage mode. So
That happens.
That works.
They've
actually does make sense.
They've yeah.
Pheromones.
So
says yes.
so they're each
I'll
going.
allow it.
Hang on. One of them is going to have a stab at you with the mandibles in kind, Ebony, and that is going to be cocked. That's going to be a 26 with its mandiblaze.
Yes.
That'll hit. Okay.
Yes.
You are going to take 11 damage of slashing damage as these mandibles get a
Don't like that.
get a good grab on you. Gianni, another one is the other one is going to scurry over to you and hit you with a stinging attack.
Cool. With my reaction, I will use my reactive shield ability, which lets me, as a reaction, raise a shield.
Yep.
So I can get the +2 to AC.
Yep. It is going to be a 20. Just a 20. Just flat 20.
Does not hit.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just snap up my shield and block its mandibles as it comes down.
Yep. They're each gonna. I don't know why I'm doing this in this order, but they're each gonna have another stab at you. Yeah. So that's not gonna hit Ebony. Oh, last one's going to be. No, it's not gonna hit. So that the other one keeps trying to bite at you, Ebony, and you're take a good hit, but then you knock off
I
the
think
other
we're
two.
like back to back, like, and they're just scrabbling on us.
Gianni, the stinger is coming back at you for a 23.
Nope.
Nope.
So I raise my shield. It doesn't.
Lovely. And the other one's not going to do it. Okay, so you're locked in combat.
I'm very glad I'm wearing this metal suit.
Big metal suit is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are locked in combat with the ants. The big old scary body of water is going to raise up.
Question: would they have been flanking us if that was attacking me?
They were each you were kind of paired off. So
Okay.
I don't know that you'd be
Okay.
flank like they weren't
it
both,
would've
they
hit
weren't both attacking
Okay.
one of you.
Yeah.
They were each attacking you, so it wasn't really flanking, I don't think.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So the elite living waterfall is going to raise up and
I like that you want to specify. It's the elite.
that's
living
what it says.
waterfall, you know?
Look,
It's a
what
classist
is
waterfall.
it going to do?
It went to a really
It went to a
expensive
really
university.
great university.
Its parents got it in.
Yeah.
So
It's an Ash Grove waterfall.
Bougie as fuck, honestly.
picturing it
And
wearing
The
a
Brisbane
lime
people will
green
love
dress.
This is our audience. This
Yeah.
is pandering.
Okay, so the waterfall is going to move over to the edge of the pool, and it is going to.
Not attack me, even though I'm literally standing in front of it.
It's going to throw a wave out, just directly at you, and
Okay.
just wash a wave towards you.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
and it is going to be a 28.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep. And that is going to do 19 damage.
boy.
And you are going to be pushed back 5 feet by the force of this wave. And then it is going to look over at the four-way melee, and send another wave crashing over in your direction.
Can I nimble dodge out of the way?
Yes.
Nice.
And it rolls a natural 20.
Oh no.
No.
And so
You are not
That's
allowed.
because of his education.
Yeah.
so
Natural
everyone
advantage.
so the advantage to this is it's going to hit the ants as well. But you're going to take a bunch of damage.
Ow.
So that is going to be
I'm sorry, everyone.
Why didn't you give it more money?
I thought that it would like its own symbol.
I already have one of these.
That's a lot of damage. Fuck, that's a lot of damage.
no.
Okay, so it is going to be
No.
Oh no.
46 damage, everyone.
Everyone's dead.
They were not kidding when they said that
How much
adventures
HP do
written
you
by
all have?
Jason Bowman will
How much
absolutely
HP do you all have?
TPK you in the first combat.
This is you, Jason.
How much
I'm coming
how
for
much
you.
HP do you all have?
I now have. Wait, was it
46.
Yeah, 4.
Good news is the ants are dead. so the
Oh my god, the poor ants.
I
yeah.
haven't even had a turn yet. And everyone's
Are you,
dead.
actually, are you actually down?
I'm not part of that. Otherwise,
okay.
I would
In
be.
the
Yeah,
doorway.
you're still in the doorway.
okay.
You just
luckily.
see all of the shit
Yeah.
go down.
So
You were just reading the map.
What the?
Okay, but so we made an offering to Gosre.
But be prepared to face the storm's
yes.
wrath.
But now we can just leave, right?
yep.
If we want the
Because-
treasure, we have
But
to
we
go.
made an offering. We faced it. It doesn't say defeat the storm's wrath. We
We
can
could just leg it.
We
I mean,
can just leave.
I'm deeply injured now.
You
I
ain't.
recommend you leave.
So the wave crashes over all of you, and the ants are just like flattened against the wall, like pancake style, and you guys go tumbling, and the waterfall after this huge emanation sort of sinks back into the pool a little bit, and just sits there. And now it's Regan's turn.
So it is no longer an elite waterfall. It's just a puddle again.
I mean, no, it's very angry. It's just not doing anything. It like
It's no
it
longer
rises
its
up and
turn.
sends out a wave, and then it like,
Calms the fuck down.
well, it does, yeah.
Not entirely, I don't think. I think legging it.
Assume the worst.
I think legging it is a very good idea, personally.
Okay.
But we made an offering. That was very wrathful of the storm. We can go now.
Well done, Storm. Very wrathful.
Just natural.
We respect your.
Oh man, I can't believe that happened. That was
So that
so
was
rough.
a crit success.
It was a crit
So it
success.
did double damage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
are all the ants dead?
All the ants are dead.
Hell
So it's just the waterfall.
So we should just leave.
I'm going to use my first action to look around and see if there's a further passageway leading out of this space that is not the way we came.
There is a sealed stone passageway beyond the pool that you can see at the other end.
It looks very closed
It's
and not like it
closed.
just
How many
has a door.
seals?
It's like it's like a
just give it a
stone.
push.
You can see it. You can see the seam.
Yep.
But the stone is
Something clearly needs to be done.
yes.
Fucking hell.
So brutal. Oh my god.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting this to last an hour and a half for all of you because I wasn't.
We budgeted a bit
I
more
don't have
time
much
for
else
this.
to do this afternoon, but I guess I can make new plans.
Just
Did I already see that, or was that my? Did I
like
use that?
I'll give you that as a freebie.
Okay, cool.
I really should have described it when I came in when you came in the door.
Cool.
So
I'm going to throw a gold coin into the waterfall, but also follow it up with a lightning bolt.
okay.
The old
Real-
coin lightning
real,
bolt
real,
combo.
real good cup, bad cup, carrot and stick going on here.
Hedging my bets. You don't know what you want from me.
It's just like the Pathfinder combat equivalent of negging. That's what you're doing right
I
now.
like you don't even wait to see if the gold coin does anything. It's like, here's an offering.
Okay, give me that. Give me
Isn't that
that.
how you get
Give
the
me that. Give me
girl?
that strike. Zap, zap time.
Oh no.
Does it do anything with the gold coin?
No.
No, just
Sorry.
nothing.
You just wasted a gold piece.
I did. 16.
I don't think there's much to spend.
That is
gold
not
on,
going to
really.
do it, I'm afraid.
And that's my whole turn.
All right, back to the top of the order.
I should say I didn't move
Wet.
into the melee
Are
at
you
all.
still
I
sexy?
stayed.
I'm like, smearing the algae and things off my face and it just kind of ends up looking sexy.
She's mud swept.
Yeah, mud swept. Ugh.
Mud wrestling.
Oh. Again though, now my outfit is clinging to me in very strange,
Joking.
interesting ways. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know what to do.
Same, buddy. I recommend both.
I'm gonna put a shield up. I'm gonna do a cantrip of a shield. I'll
Cool.
do that, and then can I also cast heroism on one of you?
If you like.
If you
I'm gonna
like.
do that.
What does heroism do?
They get a +1 to status bonus attack, perceptions, saving throws, skill checks.
Excellent. Who is that on?
I think you need
I think
it.
the bird needs it.
I've been
Yes.
deeply wet and I'm not
Yeah.
happy. I've been
Okay.
wet in my soul.
A bedraggled, wet
Yeah.
crow person.
Your plumage got plumaged.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I think that's it. I think
She's got that.
heroism
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
2.
Ebony.
So I'm gonna neck a lesser healing potion.
Yep.
So is that 2 actions? One to get it from. Oh, it's worn. It's if it's worn, it's
Just drink the
just worn.
potion in one action.
I'm
Take
gonna
all the help you can
need
get.
it.
Chug.
So that's gonna be 2d8 plus 5.
She's got a
Nice.
sippy straw.
14 plus 5, so 19.
19. Yep.
That's much
good.
better.
That's good. That's good.
We're doing better, so 23. 23 hit points.
Mhm.
Goody goody. And then I've got 2. I'm going to gonna electric arc the water giant,
Mhm.
which is a reflex save for it. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
How can water reflex?
Apparently, it's got really great reflex.
Just like parts, like.
Yeah. That was a 30.
Damn.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
never mind.
These dice are too good.
I'm not going to electric arc the thing. I'm just going to cast guidance on Yadrin.
Okay. All right, Yadrin, you're up.
Oh wait, no, that's electric arc is 2 actions. Never mind, that was all
Okay.
my actions.
All right,
Is there like.
Yadrin, you're up.
You've stabbed the puddle.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can even attack it. I've not cut water before. Only with my sailing. I think I'm probably still pretty concerned about you after seeing you just get decimated with that. So I think because I'm immediately next to Kakawana. So
Yeah.
okay, I will turn to you immediately and just say just like give me a moment and I'll hold out my hands to your. What wounds would a wave of water leave in?
I'm
You're just
bludgeoning.
bruised.
I think I'm
Bludgeoning.
bruised
Yeah.
and
Internal
like
bleeding.
and like
Yeah. I might just like smooth out some of your feathers that are really ruffled, and a holy energy will come out of my hands, and I'll cast Lay on Hands. So you'll get healed for 18 health, I believe.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is that right? 3rd level,
Yeah.
6 per level. Yeah,
Nice.
18 health. And that's 1 action.
41.
I'll just quickly check.
thanks. I don't do maths.
Yes, Lay on Hands is 1 action. So then I think I will just try and I'll just move to stand in front of Lavana. So I'm between the water and her after that then, and I'll just sort of like, I won't raise my shield because I have the action, but I'll just sort of get into position.
Yep. Okay.
You would.
All right. Elsie.
Oh, the ants. Dead.
The ants are all dead. Yeah.
I'm back. Shit me.
It's not the waterfall?
Yeah, waterfall.
Right at the end.
I'm gonna. It worked so well the first time that I'm gonna try lightning bolt again. But I'm not getting any closer. I miss.
Oh, no. I think
so
we're just
sorry.
shooting these electric attacks into the water, and it's just going.
I know you. Yeah. God.
Nothing's happening.
Rough.
That hurt to watch.
You guys have hit none of your attacks on this thing.
Correct.
Oh my god.
I am rolling very
You're all
poorly
gonna die.
today. And I will
You're all gonna die.
cast shield.
Okay.
Ivana, can't you say like a prayer or something to appease it
So-
further?
Look, I can try.
So it's gonna throw another wave attack at now you, Yadrin, because you're in front.
Am I behind?
It does not hit.
Cool.
Does it have like less water? Because it just like
Yeah, it
put all of its water
It
out,
kind of
and
had
now
a
it's like-
Hail
It's
Mary.
now just like a spurt.
It's a little bit smaller.
It's a little bit small. It's not quite the like big crashing attack it was
it's just
before.
like along your feet, like you were
Well,
standing in the
yeah. So it's gonna try again. No, look, it's
Wow, it's really lost its
it
energy.
pushes out these waves, and you just like block the
Yeah.
the water with your shield, and it's sort of like everyone who's back down the passageway, you see the like shield like gets that when like water off a spoon. It's like
Yeah.
it looks real cool.
Yeah, yeah. Then it gets all over you when you're like trying to like wash up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spoons.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
Turn
So-
the tap on
Yeah.
too fast.
Oh my god, the worst.
So that's back to the top of the order. That's now you.
But I still don't know what to do.
Are you inspecting the door?
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Have you
please.
tried
I haven't
to-
entered the
okay.
room yet.
With
Roll
what?
above a
Searing light?
I mean,
Ray of enfeeblement?
why not? Do what you want, friend.
I don't want to kill it. It's a manifestation of Gosray. We just need to.
It's a trial.
Maybe you could try.
Weather
And,
the
maybe you could try and
storm.
talk to the water.
Face the storm.
Yeah, I don't
Try
know.
and
Those-
I have faced the storm. It
You could
came
try and-
very face on.
Could you try and like speak to Gosray? Like can you
Have a chat?
do a check or something to like ask for?
Could I dispel magic on it?
Ooh.
I don't think that will do.
I
What
don't think
want
that's
it-
gonna work,
What I
no.
want it to do, no. You know what? I'm gonna throw my trident
Yes.
at it.
Throw a trident.
So you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do that, and that's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
That is not going to do it, I'm
God.
afraid.
Now I don't have a trident.
But you do have spiritual weapons.
I do.
And you do have your friends.
For now, until we all die. I'm gonna sigh after that, and then I'm going to cast spiritual weapon and get another trident in
Nice.
my hand. This one, just a glowing one.
Lovely.
Shiny.
Kako?
Cool. I'm gonna cast electric arc again.
Do it.
It's reflex save.
Reflex save. Hopefully it does terribly this time. That is a 26.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you?
Is that
flank
a crit? It's basic reflex, so it'll take half damage if it's not above.
It's my.
What's your
DC's
DC?
20.
Yeah. So
It's not a crit. Yeah.
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
a crit.
But it's a is it a basic save is only
Yeah. So it'll still take half damage. if
it'll take half damage on a
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Last time it got a 30, so it was gonna yeah.
Nice.
So it's gonna take some damage. You're gonna
Hell
do some
yeah.
damage.
Oh my god, finally.
Let's get some d4s.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Hey, gotta start somewhere.
Another one? Oh.
Alright, I got him. 2, 4, 5 damage.
That's something.
5 damage. And I have one more. I'm gonna try and like get up around behind it.
Yep.
Flank the water.
Flank the water.
This is. I'm having a lot of
So-
problems with this fight. Conceptually, spiritually.
So as you get in the water, you notice that the
Do I have to go in the water?
well, yeah, it's in the pool. So to get around it, you'll have to go in the water. The waterfall creature is like sucking up the water around it, and there's like a whirlpool. So it will be difficult terrain. Which
Now don't.
remind
I
me
have
how difficult.
I have underwater.
You have
Water.
underwater marauder.
Yes.
You know what? It's not difficult terrain for you.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah.
Look at that. You can fight. You're fine.
Sea legs.
Anything that doesn't have the water trait, it's difficult terrain for. But with underwater marauder, I'll give it to you. So yeah, you
fun to see.
you flank it fine.
Hell yeah, I flanked.
Underwater marauder.
And water more water.
That is the title of my pirate metal band.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
That's
All right,
me.
that's Yuji. Yadren.
It's Yadrin, not Eugene. Heck. So are you still standing next to me currently?
I'm standing behind
Or behind
you.
me? Yeah. Okay. And you're still at like the door or something. You haven't moved.
I still
yet.
haven't entered the room.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't know.
Great. Well, look, it just sounds like it's just going to be a bit of a hack and slash fest. So I
Get
might,
on it.
I might.
Stab the water.
Yep, I'm gonna stab the water with my swords.
Do it. Stab the water.
Cool. So yeah, I will first like hold it up in sort of honor of Iomade, Yomadai, and
Iodine.
Iodine. And I will thrust it down, which is going to be a 33.
That's a crit.
Hell yeah. Cool. So that will be slashing damage on the. I don't know how this works.
It's not resistant to
I cut-
slashing
I
damage.
cut the water.
Somehow it is not resistant to slashing damage.
It's still molecules. I don't.
All right. 6. That's going to be 9 damage. No, sorry. 6, 10. 10 double 20 damage.
Yes.
And it will become flat-footed because of my fighter specialization with swords.
Excellent. Excellent.
So
It's flat-footed.
flat-watered.
Flat-watered.
That's my first action, and
Yep.
I will just do
Keep
it
the
again.
keep the beat train.
Keep it coming.
Can I recommend
Because
you do
that's
some
how the-
damage to this thing?
That's how the fighter do. Oh, nice. Okay, that's going to be a 30 again.
30. It won't crit, but it will hit.
Cool. Better roll. 13, 17 damage.
17 damage. Oh
Yeah.
right.
I feel like I'm just like I'm furious now that it's beat Lavana around a little bit. And I don't think I'm gonna land a third hit, so I'm actually gonna use I'm gonna aid. Can I aid with one action? I feel like I can. Yes, I'm gonna aid. Try to aid. There has to be adjacent. I don't think so. I'm just going to try and aid Kako's next attack, if possible, by trying to like distract the water with my attacks, and I'll try and like make her next attack do a bit better. However, that might work thematically by like, trying
yeah.
to dance around and,
Yeah.
and
We
trying
flanking.
to
Yeah. Your armor now that it's wet is like giving off like all sorts of glints from these
I was
shafts.
like, hey,
So
water!
it's, you're a glistening mess of reflections. So you can get in there and give them the old bedazzlement.
Cool. So my aid check will be pretty good. So it still takes the -10 because I'm doing an attack.
Yep.
Oh no, wait. I have to do it as a reaction, don't I?
Is it as a reaction? I'm not sure how it works. I don't ever try to aid people when I play.
Do I I forget if I roll now or if I roll later. Sorry, one second. I'll just quickly.
If anyone
I
in
think
chat
you should
knows,
keep
shout
that
out.
roll.
How does aid work?
You must.
It is
Also,
reaction.
I know I've missed.
So
things
it's an
and I've
action
been
and a
through,
reaction.
Like, homebrewing
So I have to
stuff,
spend an
but,
action.
yeah.
So when I use the
Doing my
action,
best.
I attempt the check. Yeah. So okay. So it's when I use the reaction.
So
I
you're
attempt it,
holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll hold it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's going to be L.
No lightning the water because now
Water.
there are the people in the water.
I know I've had so long to think about this and I still have no idea what to do. I'm actually just going to creep around the edge of the room towards the sealed door and start having a look-see.
Okay. That's probably 50 feet away, so it'll be 2 actions to get over there.
And one to use my various arcana occult knowledge to see if I can give it a tickle and make it open. Tickle the door, Tom.
Okay.
Magically.
How does tickling a door open work? You know what? Give me an arcana check.
Tickle check.
Why not?
I think you need a different set of dice.
Is that?
That
It's
is the
like the
third
third five in a
I have
row.
rolled.
You know that
14.
you know that this door is
This
made.
is a door.
It's very magical. So
is.
magical, in fact, that the workings of the universe have deigned to make it made from stone.
What?
Yeah, you're like,
Hey,
wow.
guys,
We're all
door.
star stuff. This door is stone. This is where you're at right now. You're like, guys.
Elon, are you helping?
Is it weird how rocks make door? Isn't it great? The Arcana
It's a
of
rock.
Physics.
Yeah, your face is like
Is revealed to
right
you.
on it.
All right, Waterfall is gonna have a slap at Yadrin with your dazzling display. Wow, it is wrong so bad. That is a 20. Does that hit?
No, does not hit.
Yeah.
No.
That one is going to be less than that. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be so it's 20, 19, 25 with
That
its
will-
last hit.
yes,
that
that
will
will
hit. Okay. So that is going to be.
25 on a final hit. That's.
It rolled a 19.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that is going to be 19 damage.
19. Cool. I can hack it.
As it
Apparently we can.
it throws these waves out, and then as you block two, it kind of gets one on your side, and you get staggered a little. All right.
It soothes the chafing a little bit.
And as it actually hits you, it pulls you in. Right up, so you're right up on it, and so now you're in the difficult terrain of the vortex around its base.
Okay.
So, yeah, and now it's back to.
So you're not the only thing sweeping me off my feet,
Fitting that your god would though.
Dreadful. I hate this.
You had to fight your god and Gozra. Well, yeah.
There's so much going on here that I'm just like morally. Anyway, you know what?
You're a pirate.
Yeah, and I had
prove it
problems
to your
with
god.
that at the time. That's why I healed people. All right, we're gonna throw the trident again.
Throw the trident.
Well, I mean, if you want to heal people, that wouldn't.
You see Yadrin like taking some hits, looking a little like I'm fine.
I mean,
Plus side, it's washed all the sand out. Downside,
I was gonna say
Downside,
soothe the
now.
chafing.
Algae.
downside,
Oh.
you don't have the chafe to keep you distracted anymore.
Now it's just sea lice.
oh no, there's salt in the chafe, right?
That's gross.
Salt
No,
and sea lice and
so
algae and
painful.
mucky and.
It's all for the greater good.
Okay, fine.
He's into it.
I will heal 3. That's what I've got. How much does heal 3 do?
Heal as in heal at 3rd level.
Yes.
That's what you did before. No, you did fire hands.
What does this spell do? Bum, 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 bum. Heighten plus 1 d8.
I think
So
it means that
you have
3
options
heal.
here. Oh, you're doing a 3-action heal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A 3-action heal is a 30-foot emanation, so it targets all creatures in the area. So that'd hit everyone.
And the water.
It would
I
not.
don't want it to heal
Would
the
it hit the
water.
water? How does that work?
Can you heal water?
All
It targets all living and undead creatures in the burst.
Yeah, so-
Yeah,
so-
you have to take certain feats to not target foes as well. With stuff
Alright,
like that.
so I'm not doing an emanation.
So if
I
you
just
3
want-
action, it'll heal it. A single action will heal a touch range, and 2 action will heal it out to 30 feet. So with a 2 action heal, you can
action.
hit. Yeah.
Gonna heal it.
What level is that?
That is 3rd level.
It is 3rd level.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I
cool.
do think this 3 though means that you have 3 heals prepared.
Excellent.
Like you have one
Okay.
of each
Cool.
of these.
So that will
Yeah.
be. And the extra healing for the 2 increase the hit points restored by 8. Okay, so it'll be
3d8 plus 24 says chat.
3d8 plus 24.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Chad.
chat.
Thank you.
Maths is hard.
Appreciate it. 3d8 plus. Yeah.
You're very helpful, and I appreciate you a lot, all
Ow.
of you.
They're just like so frustrated. They're like, fucking get on with it.
I almost
It's
killed,
3d8 plus 24.
I almost killed them, and you're helping me save them. Thank you.
12 plus 24. Was that it?
36.
36. Maths. Yeah.
Who are you targeting? Nice.
All right, 36 heal for
Thank you.
Yadren.
Can I also throw my trident?
That's a 2 action, so if you still have your trident, you can
Because
you
throw
get
it.
your
Yeah.
spiritual one. Right?
yeah.
You can still throw the trident
I'm
as
gonna
well.
throw my spiritual trident at
Yeah.
and let's give that a
For
whirl.
1 action.
Yeah, it's a weapon, right? So it's a strike. It's a ranged strike with the
Right.
trident.
So I healed you,
Okay.
and now I'm throwing.
Okay.
So 2 in 1.
But didn't she already throw?
I
a
like that a lot more.
She changed her mind.
Spiritual-
She
casts
healed
spiritual
healed
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's a 27.
That'll hit. Give me that damage.
That's 2. We're fine. That's 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. Excellent. You
I
guys
feel conflicted.
are laying the beat down. That was terrible. I'm
Yep.
sorry. All right. It's now Kaka.
Sick. This bad boy's flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We
Prepare
coming in.
for that rogue DPS. Here we
coming in
go.
with that
Hold on,
Yeah, your
everybody.
D6s.
We coming in with that sneak attack. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so that's plus 2d6 to attack, yes.
Mhm.
And then
So roll. Give me that attack roll.
7. It's a 7.
Can I
Total?
No,
Oh
hold
yeah.
on.
Use
Can
your
I
aid.
aid?
Use
Use
your
my
aid.
aid?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I add the 2d6 to my attack roll.
No. That's
to the
your damage. That's your
right.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I have
That's
I have a ancestry feat which is cooperative nature, which is a human feat, which gives me a +4 every time I want to aid instead of a +1.
Lovely.
So it's going to be 20.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
Hang on. And this will give Ebony a +1 if it succeeds.
That's 33, 23.
I don't know what the DC is for aid.
Yeah, it's 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you change it to
Okay.
higher.
So you get a +1 then to your
No,
attack
she
roll?
gets a
plus 4.
+4 to your
So
attack
it's
roll.
25.
25 total?
Yeah.
That will hit thanks to the aid.
Yeah, we're working in tandem like on either side.
So roll me that damage.
2. I'm going to need more d6s.
I have
Two.
a box of like 8 of them
4.
floating around somewhere over there.
Wait, do I get a...
So it'll be
It's not critical.
it's your damage dice plus your.
Hell yeah.
All right, what do we got?
6,
15, 16.
12, yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20.
20 damage.
Far out, yeah. This thing has like as the fight's been going on and it's been taking more damage, it's been getting smaller. Like as bits of water are like
Elsewhere.
cut off it and thrown asunder. It's now like about your height, Kako.
Goody.
You are not a big bird.
So I'm gonna stab it in the
So
face.
it was this huge creature, and now it's like looking up at Yadra like.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna stab it again. Not much better.
Hero
Wow. That's going to be 20.
No,
I
sorry.
feel like you went to
And
stab it in the
less.
same
It was gonna
place.
be
And it was going to be,
15.
yeah,
Small.
15.
Oh, well,
14.
14,
16. We can math. Yay! I like that we got it wrong the same way, though.
Hell
That was
yeah.
cute.
And I might as well just go. I'm standing in the water. That's not gonna hurt me, is it? We'll just stab it
Just
again.
believe.
And exactly the
Ugh.
same. No, nothing happens.
Sad.
We ignore that there was an action there. at
All right. But you get a good stab
I
in.
do get a good
And
stab in.
you slice off a big piece of water, and now it's, I don't know,
A big piece of water.
like cutting through Jello. Tasty. Yeah, like that. Yadrin.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We rolling through this
Yeah.
fast.
Okay.
Is it still
you-
flat-footed? Yeah.
Well, like it's being flanked, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're just. Yeah. I just guess we gotta cut it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else more creative to do, really. So that's a 11, 27.
That'll hit.
Do it.
9, 13 slashing.
How do you want it?
I will just like go straight down the middle and have it just peel like,
just peels.
like water.
Yeah. So
Take it
it's
away.
And then
it-
become water once
so
more.
you cut it straight down the middle, and the sides peel. And as they start to peel, the chamber starts to shake.
And more ants come
Um,
out.
And as the chamber starts to shake, you see all the water from all the walls and all of the pool and everything is like gathering up on the sides, and you cut it in half, and it crests into these two big waves.
And I sunder
that-
those waves.
That just like it's like you like
We're done.
you there's just this Kako, you would get this lovely
Oh yeah, I'm
visage.
standing behind
So you
it.
see
so
you see like Yadron just like this, like slow motion, like slicing through it, and these two big waves just like building either side, and they just across the floor, and everyone's up to their knees, just get thoroughly
Yeah.
drenched.
And we're like standing on either sides, like swords and rapiers raised, like.
And the water,
Not bad.
the water flows around the room and like splashes back
Yeah.
and
My
forth a couple
trident's
times.
still in the middle of the
Yeah,
pool.
Some-
and then the water all kind of comes to rest, like in the pool,
I kick some of it.
and goes still, and then the door goes.
That's all you had to do.
Yeah, and then I smack the water with my rapier just for good measure.
And then
Just out of
a
spite.
little squirt of water like hits you in the eye.
So that was the boss, right? Like we're done.
That was
the loot chamber's next.
You almost died. Oh my god.
Oh.
You're lucky. Okay, so like it rolled a crit, killed 2 ants, got a bunch of damage on you, and then just failed to hit. Like it
Yeah.
rolled 3s the rest
Yeah.
of the. So I feel like it balanced out.
Son of a-
I wish I was making that up.
You
I'm
can't
gonna,
heal me
I'm
anymore.
gonna go.
I can treat
and-
wounds still.
Oh, do you need another potion? And I hand you one before I dive
So,
under the water to
is it
retrieve my
lesser?
trident. Yeah, it's a lesser.
Nice.
I'm gonna get my trident back because
Um,
I imagine my spiritual weapon has faded into nothingness.
Yeah. I would also. Have you taken any damage? You were
I have
fine.
done nothing.
You were clear.
I contributed
no, nice.
nothing. No damage.
Kevin, don't say that about yourself. You're a valuable part of the team,
Might as well have
as
not
you've
been
always
here.
been. I can also treat wounds. So I might. I guess. Like, are we in a rush?
I took damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably sit down with Lavana and try and patch
We
her
can
up a
treat
little
each
bit.
other's wounds.
Okay.
I've got to concentrate.
And I'm like,
This is surgery.
like-
Actual
I'm
healing.
like, Elle, let's get out of here.
You know, Lavana, it's been a lonely 5 years.
We're back.
I miss
we
hanging
have
out with
normal
all of
health
you.
again. I've returned to stability.
Okay.
Okay. So can I do a medicine check to?
Yep, please.
Yes, Claire.
I didn't expect this to become so heated so
also-
quickly. It was
I
like
also-
there's like a little bit of a thing
How-
there. It's
how-
like,
we need
How not?
to
You've
just
been
be-
playing with us for like 4 years.
Yeah.
You know who we
everyone's
are.
horny for each other. Okay.
Like you, there's no big woman for me to latch
That's
onto.
true.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
true.
went
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
big
man.
shiny man.
I mean,
Yeah.
the statue was a
Big woman.
woman goes
Yeah,
right.
but you know that's Gosra. Like,
You
can't
can't
flirt
simp
with
for
your
your
god.
god.
I mean, like,
I mean, everyone
I'm-
simps
ev-
for their god.
yeah,
That's how it
of
works.
course I'm horny for the waves and the wind
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
surf,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
like in a conceptual, Byronic way, whereas this is in a much more tangible, loiny way.
You get 10 hit points.
Doing right
You heal
I
on.
don't want to know. I'm
so
not going to
sorry,
read the
guys.
chat after this.
You heal 10 HP, which is 10 horny points, obviously.
10 horny points.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Bam.
Cool.
And I can also try and help you, Kako, if you'd like. Or
In a
you,
different
or
Like
you-
if you want,
I can also
I'm nearly
do
battle
if you're
health.
topped off, we can move on.
I'm
then.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Um,
I could definitely.
so
take
I
a
would like
few
to spend
more
10
HP.
minutes to refocus, if that's okay.
Well,
with
how
you.
about this? We're roughly at about the halfway point, so we can take a short break.
Sneaky intermission.
Yeah, sneaky intermission. We're going to take a quick break,
Mm-hmm.
and while we're taking a break, we have a lovely image of Yadrin praying
Fill the
and
screen.
refocusing to
We don't really
keep you,
need
Yeah,
to
no,
take
I
a
think like
break. You just
after
want the-
after treating Lavana, I
That's
think
what lay on
I
hands.
think like over in the corner, I then just like start like dousing myself with water.
Yeah.
Like,
so
you know,
so we'll
praying.
how about we take a 10-minute break and then we'll come
Yep.
back to do the other half. Thank you
Yay.
everyone who's
Thank
tuned in
you.
so far.
See you soon.
Stick with us. We'll be back soon. In the meantime, here's Yadrin refocusing.
Well, look, it's us again.
So that's what a D20 looks like.
They go where to procreate?
They go to the Bermuda Triangle to
Okay,
fuck.
okay. We need to address this. So Clara's been
Need to address the
bursting
eel in
at
the
the
room.
seams from the
Oh.
very beginning of the show
I have
because
a lot of feels
they
about
want to
eels.
talk about eels.
Okay, so
Claire,
this,
you have the mic.
Thank you. We don't know how eels fuck. Basically, is the long and short of it. So the species Anguilla, which is a freshwater eel, which people in Europe and England have been eating for fucking centuries. They would open them up and there's no testes, there's no ovaries, there's no reproductive anything in them. And they're like, how do eels fuck? Freud was obsessed with them. He would go to the markets and buy literally hundreds of eels to dissect them to try and find balls or ovaries or something. Didn't find them. And it's only like in the last, 50 years or something, because a couple of people have spent like their lives tracking the eels that they found out that these eels that initially there were like several different things that we thought were different things.
Species of eel.
Not even species of eel, just different species of things. And then we're like, oh no, they're all of the same.
They're all the one
it's,
eel.
It's all eel.
It's eels all the way down.
It's just like this like tiny little thing then is the larval form of this bigger thing, then this bigger thing. And so they go from freshwater, creeks and ponds and shit in England, back into the ocean where they then go to the Bermuda Triangle, and on the way to the Bermuda Triangle, they develop sexual reproductive organs. We have never observed their
Aliens.
fucking. We have no idea how they fuck. We have no idea how they reproduce. Just that they all go to the Bermuda Triangle as old eels, and then a bunch of new baby eels come back out, and then go back to fresh water.
And that's the magic of the Bermuda Triangle,
so
everybody.
not saying that eels are like
Aliens.
deep sea monsters.
They're
but
aliens.
So if there are any eel experts in the chat,
That's all eel experts
that
know.
has a deep
No one
insight.
of our
knows. No one
knowledge.
knows how eels fuck. I am tormented. But I do know how ants fuck, and it's really cool. Basically, that like
We did not.
No, someone wanted to know in the chat. No, okay, so basically,
This is Julia, and I think she's left.
well, she can watch this later. So ants fuck. It's very interesting because basically the males are flying sperm dispersal units. That is
have
all
heard
they are
this.
there for. So
I hate that.
when the females and the males, the princesses before they mated, they all fly out at the same time. They're all swarming. And the males will just be like, I need a fuck. And so they will fuck as much as they can. They have like a single emission
Yep.
and then they die. And then the female, having amassed as much sperm as she possibly can, will dig into the earth after biting her fucking wings off. Like, oh my god, Metal. She'll rip them off, dig into the earth, and then stay down there for, I mean, if she's fully claustral, she'll stay down there for the rest of her life. And absorb, like she'll digest her own fat stores to feed her first like brood of eggs.
My brain supplied crop there.
Look,
and then
yeah.
and then nest evolves from there.
And then so when the first amount of brood like hatch and emerge, eclose, they will go out, they will forage, and then they will bring food back to her. But like
It's wild.
metal as fuck.
I
Yeah.
respect the ants. I don't vibe
I don't
with
like-
the ants.
I don't want anything to do with them.
When in
I see
Antland,
them.
don't do as the ants do.
I was knocking on the door, trying to figure out if it was literally just stone, and that's as far as I could get when it slid open.
So
You're like-
you think
yes.
your knocking is what did it.
Yes.
But yes.
You're like,
So you are good for them.
I got it, guys.
So it's been 10 minutes. You've refocused. You all proceed
Onwards.
further into the chamber that opens in front of you is a long hallway, and you can see it leads off and around a corner at the end, and then about halfway down along on the left-hand side there is an archway that opens up, and Corlo flies down from in between the
This bird is still here.
flies down from in between the vines in the ceiling of the previous chamber and like lands next to the pool and just goes, "Rock, you look like shit." Rock." and then
like, you better watch out. I'll get salt water in your gears.
and then it flies. Colo flies through the archway and down the hallway and into the room on the left. The doorway on the left.
I suppose we're going after that bird, aren't we?
Like, ruffle
Everyone ready to move on?
all my feathers.
It's gone so well for us so far.
Right. Well, considering the events of the last the last room, this seems to be like the captain has really gone out for this one.
Really weird sense of humor.
Yeah. So look, whatever happens, I'm glad we got to adventure together once
least
once
one
again.
last
Making
time.
peace.
Sorry for being a dick all those years ago. You know how it is. But I see I was wrong. I'm sorry. I know I called you ass feather a lot. Not appropriate. I respect what you do now and the work that you...
Tie it up.
I'm trying to be pious. Right.
Having a character development moment.
Colo
please.
doesn't care for your healing.
Your name, Ellen. I know we didn't really have much to do together, but I always, thought you did
I
a
just
great
walk
job.
away.
As you,
Yeah, we're
as
like-
you walk away, I'm going to actually ask, Elsa, are you feeling okay? You're. You just look a bit tired.
I fiddle with a ring. It's like, it's nothing. Whatever. Let's go.
Okay. God's be with us all.
Or maybe not, because that went terribly last time.
What did you notice? Are they okay?
Just lost a bit of weight. I don't know if that was intentional, and I didn't want to draw a lot of attention to it, but also kind of worried for their well-being. A lot worried for their well-being.
I'm in the next room.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Chilling with the burb.
Yep, I'll raise my shield as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
sword is out this time.
My spiritual shield is. I know that's a cantrip. That's fine. I can
Yeah.
bring that back whenever I want.
Excellent. You will proceed down the hallway and down into the opening on the left, and a short passageway opens into a long, quiet chamber. It is a sort of triangle with the tip cut off, so the hallway starts wide and sort of narrows to the end. And on both sides of this narrowing room, there are wooden racks bedecked with old, dust-covered weapons. Some appear to be in fine condition, while others appear to be nothing more than rusted scrap. And at the end of the room, you see Corlo sitting atop a small plaque, just lit from above by a narrow shaft of light coming into the end of the room.
These dramatic shafts of light. I don't know.
It's real good. So there's Corlo sitting on the plaque at the end of the room, and then you've got all these racks of weapons that sort of go all the way up to the ceiling, sort of 4 racks high, probably just above your head, Yadrin.
This must be a secret cache of the captain.
Well, if you recall, pay homage to the lost. Take not their blade or spear if you want to win the Pirate King's treasure. That feels like a good warning to heed. Like I didn't properly
So are you
heed
homage
last
to the
time.
lost?
What
Are you
does
guys?
it say on the plaque?
Okay.
I walk up to the plaque and
So as you're walking down the room, you can see that there's every type of weapon, kind of simple weapon you can see here. There's a sword or any type of common sword or spear, I should say. You see long swords and short swords and spears and tridents. There's even some finer looking weaponry at the end. So you see on the shelves closest to the plaque, there's a +1 longsword, a +1 rapier, and a +1 spear. Also, nearer to that end, there's a gaff and a club, sort of in amongst the swords and spears as well.
Do I would I remember what weapon the captain used to use?
You do. It's not amongst the weaponry here.
Mm-hmm.
But as you reach the plaque at the end, Corlo's sitting rather reverently, silent, usual japery aside, staring down at the plaque, and you see it reads, "Honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they may help the living." And you actually recognize that some of these are weapons used by your former crewmates, who at various times in your adventures perished upon the sea. And it seems the captain kept them as he was able, and kept them here as a remembrance of some sort. But the plaque says, "Honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living."
Okay. Can
But
I?
it just says, "Take not their blade or spear."
Yeah.
I'm very.
There's a club here, though. That is neither blade nor spear.
Can Yadrin? I'll walk up to like in front of the plaque, and from sort of like my teachings under Yomadai and everything, they Yomadai is all about like sort of valor and glory and inheritance after oh no, what's the name of the god? I'm gonna get roasted for this. Aridin, that's the one. Inherited Aridin's place. And so I'll sort of like sit down, and I think I'll just probably kneel, and I'll just say like a small sort of a chant to kind of like acknowledge the valor and what the people that we used to sail with, or the trials that they went through and their sacrifices to the cause. And I will then sort of like walk down and just touch every single weapon with my own sword.
As you do this, Corlo lands on your shoulder and kind of follows along with you, and just sort of reverently gives a little peck on each weapon as well.
So yeah, I'll probably just spend my time doing that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pray, but I'm going to use Ghost Sound to summon one of the sea shanties we used to sing as a crew, and just kind of gently
gentle sea
have
shanties.
that song of all the dead people singing.
Not at all creepy.
You're welcome. I'm about that vibe.
That was lovely. Okay. So we've got some reverent blessings and chanting.
Honoring.
Lavana.
I'm gonna pick up the club.
Okay. Yeah. It's just a standard club. You pick it up. I'll also there's so for reference there's all manner of spears and swords. There's a +1 longsword, a +1 rapier, a +1.
Hey guys, in
You
case
keep saying this.
there's spears and swords if you want to take one.
There's a gaff and a club. So you pick up the club, nothing happens.
What's a gaff?
I actually don't know.
What's
think
a gaff?
some sort of
Tell us, what is a
weapon.
gaff?
Hang on, what's a gaff?
Hey Google.
I actually don't remember. I don't remember what they look like. Okay, yeah.
Like a cane?
It's like a cane, like a fishing pole thing.
Oh yeah, it's a
Weird.
pole with a hook on the end that you use to pull in boats.
I'm gonna go up to one of the swords and cut my finger on.
Nothing happens. I mean, you take 1 damage.
Yeah, look.
take 1 damage. Nothing happens.
Detect magic.
Yep.
From this map. Sorry, you do.
You don't detect any magic coming from any of the weaponry. You do get a faint emanation from Corlo, but nothing
Makes
else.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not. They don't appear to be magical.
And the wider room area as well.
Just Corlo.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing specific here.
From the map, it looks like there's a second chamber connected that we can get to. Did we not?
So
see
there were
an
two.
arch
There were
right
two.
there?
So there was the chamber entrance further down. This was kind of off to the side.
Yeah.
So this is you're in the side chamber now.
Okay. Maybe we should go suss out what's in there, because it might give us a bit of instruction if we need to do anything else here.
If you'd like.
But I feel like this is where we start, and then go there, and then that will lead us to the treasure there.
Yeah, but we might need something from this. Sorry, we may need something from this room in order to progress.
But
by
it
the way that
says
they're
take
connected.
not their blade or spear.
I know, but that might give us a clue in the next room if there's anything that we should be taking.
I mean, maybe it says we need to use them, but not take them.
I don't understand how we can do that.
Well, we
I'll
can
be
just
honest
put
with
them
Can you
back.
read out the plaque once more?
The plaque says, "Honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living."
But not the swords and the spear. All right, I'll take something that's not a sword or a spear.
Yeah, so there's just the gaff and the club that are not swords and
You've already
spears.
got the get.
So
I've got the club.
you have the gaff.
Does someone want
you
to
have the
take the
club.
gap? I don't really want to use the gap.
Do you want a club?
All right, I'll use. No, I'll use the gap.
Okay.
Is it a one-handed or a two-handed? Is it like a? Because I can't really use it if it's two.
Gaff 2E.
I've got my trident.
I don't remember. Thank you, Archives of Nethys. It's one-handed, D6 bludgeoning, standard common weapon.
Sure, I'll put my sword away. Sorry, Yomadai, and I'll take the.
Okay. Yep, you have the gaff.
Yeah.
I leave, like, just on top of the plaque. I take one of my, like, little trinkets, like bauble treasures that I have, like, all over me, and, like, something that I've had for a long time since I was sailing with this crew.
Mhm.
I take it off and I just put it on top of the clock as we turn to go.
Okay. So we're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you proceed down the back out to the hallway and down towards the next chamber. And the cavern corridor opens into a naturally domed chamber. 4 stone pedestals stand before you, arrayed in a semicircle around a smaller altar. Atop the altar in the center are 4 stone sculptures. One depicts the sun. Another has been carved to look like a crescent moon. The third is a tablet that has a small constellation of stars carved into it, and the fourth resembles a comet racing through the sky. And you can see the pedestals in front of you all look identical, except for the fact that each has a shining coin set into its face. Starting on the left, copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
So sorry, left to right,
Copper, silver, gold, platinum.
and then
There's a central altar with the statues on it. So they're sort of arrayed out this way, and then there's an altar in the center.
And there's a sun.
Sun, moon, stars.
Crudely
comet.
depicted on your map, as you will see.
Yeah.
Uh,
and the order of the altar is sun, moon.
Stars, comet.
those are the 4 sculptures sitting on the central altar.
Yeah, but are they left to right?
They are not ordered. They are just sitting on the
They're
central
just on
sculpture.
there.
I detect magic again.
Yep. You get a strong kind of emanation from the sculptures and the 4 pedestals.
Okay, so the text on the map reads, "Lost at sea, remember that the one that is worth the most always goes last."
Platinum.
So platinum goes last.
As you approach the pedestals, you can see that there is a carving set into the face of the central pedestal as well, and it reads, "To find your way, you must be able to navigate by the sun, the moon, and the stars, preying upon a lucky comet to find your way home. The sun is mighty in value, worth more and placed before the stars. The moon, in her pale radiance, yeah, everyone get your pens, can't be
Jesus.
gold or copper. To spy a comet is worth 100 times what you might get for glancing upon the moon." And the last entry reads, "The stars come out right before the moon rises." So I'm going to give you
Oh, thank
a
you.
handout.
Oh, hell yeah.
Handout. Kill me now.
All right.
Let's do some math.
We have to race to beat chat to this,
Yeah.
because otherwise.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sun is before the stars.
Sun's before stars.
The moon.
The moon in her radiance can't be gold or copper, so moon has to be platinum or
Or silver.
silver. To spy a comet is worth 100 times what you might get for glancing upon the moon. So, comet
100.
is equal to.
And the stars are always before the moon.
Well, a moon must be silver then, and a comet must be platinum, because 100 times a silver is a platinum, and it can't be the other way around. So a moon, because the moon can't be gold or copper, so it's either silver or platinum. And a comet is worth 100 times that, so it must be platinum. So the moon is silver.
This is a part where I just get to chill with chat and
Yeah.
watch you all squirm.
And then the
It's a lot less
stars come
exciting
out.
than dying ants.
The
but
stars come out
just
right
picture
before
numbers.
the moon rises.
So would it be?
So we know. Okay, so we know.
So we have to place the sun first, is what.
Well, we don't know where the comet goes yet. Oh wait, comet's platinum. So
Comet's
it
platinum,
goes last.
which gets placed last.
Okay. Yeah, so it should be sun, stars, moon, platinum. I mean, comet.
So stars, copper, moon, silver, sun, gold, comet, platinum.
I don't know if sun is copper or.
Worth more and placed before the stars.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yeah, cool.
So it goes on gold.
Gold, copper, silver, platinum.
Yeah, so we have to go.
So sun, gold, stars, copper, moon, silver, comet, platinum.
And platinum, comet last.
Yeah, so it goes. And then we have to lay it in the order of sun,
Yeah.
stars, moon, comet.
Yeah.
Lovely!
Cool. We do that.
Okay,
Yes.
read me
Yes.
out that one more time.
Alright, so we take the
So, yeah, sorry, I'm a bit confused about like the mechanics of. Are we placing the coins in?
The sculptures on the central altar are you can pick them up.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So they're like little.
They're little
things.
they're little
Cool.
statues. Yeah.
And then we put them, and so the.
And then there are 4 altars arranged that have a spot on top.
And they already have coins embedded.
They have
in
coins embedded in
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Yes.
So the sun goes onto the one with the gold.
Yeah.
The stars go onto the one with the copper.
Should we take one each and do it?
Well, we got to
thematically?
do it in order
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, but like let's
Of
at least
course.
all have a chance to do it.
Yeah.
So
I want the moon.
you want moon?
I'll take the sun.
I'll take the stars.
I guess I'll go comet.
Okay.
So, sun
So-
goes to gold.
Yeah, so I take the statue with the sun engraved on it and I walk
Mhm,
up to the
mhm.
gold pillar and I place it gently atop it.
Mm-hmm.
And I
The
take,
wave elemental.
and I take the stars and I place it on the altar for the copper.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the moon for the silver one. And while I'm there, I'm going to like, have a closer look at the coins.
They're just coins.
Okay.
They're just set into the thing. And that leaves.
And yeah, I'll stand above the platinum one, remembering back to a time in my youth when I would be very, very excited to be able to lift a platinum piece from a single, a rich person wandering around town. And I'll wait for the dramatic, appropriate amount of dramatic tension, and then I will place the comet piece down on it.
Mm-hmm.
As you're waiting for the dramatic tension, a sound swells.
Oh.
Sorry, just thought it'd be funny.
Just
I was like, what sound?
what kind of sound?
The Hans Zimmer soundtrack kicks in.
Yeah, like the
Lots
low
of shepherd tones.
reverberation
Yeah.
that you feel in
Yeah.
your bones.
Of
It makes
tension.
So
Yeah.
and it's just you being like,
nothing happens
Because we got it wrong.
initially,
Oh.
and
What
then
are we gonna
and then
fight?
the stone sculptures start to glow.
I take a step back.
I also
They're getting brighter
I pull out my sword.
and brighter.
I get my shield up.
I cast shield.
And
Yeah.
as they're getting brighter, you can see that the light they're emanating is matching the color of the pillars that they're on, gold,
Nailed it.
silver, copper, and platinum. And once they're almost too bright to look at, they start floating up towards the center of the room. And once they all meet in the center, spilling across the dome of this chamber is a vibrant sort of scene of the sky with the sun setting on the ocean, with the moon and the stars rising on the other side, and finally, as this scene sort of plays out slowly, a comet streaks over the middle and lands at the other end of the chamber, at a door that opens up.
Tight.
And then the illusion fades, and then the statues drop to the floor.
Cool.
Do they?
No,
Question though, can I take the platinum piece out of the
no.
pedestal? Damn. That was gonna be a treasure.
You gotta like knock the platinum piece out, and a gust of wind knocks you over.
Fine.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay.
well done, everyone.
Let's go.
That was nice.
Oh, you know we love a puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
little
yeah,
bit of
that's
logic
fair.
puzzles in here.
I'm
Um,
just waiting for the thing that is just.
We
gonna-
haven't finished the sword room. There's
Yeah.
something in the sword room.
So the door. Are you going back to the sword room, or are you
No.
proceeding
No.
ahead? Okay.
I'm just saying.
But maybe we
Pirate
should.
time is money.
I don't know.
The door opens, and you travel down a short passageway that descends slightly before opening out into a huge chamber. The rolling ocean has been painted on the walls of this chamber in faded blues and pale whites. Opposite the entrance is a raised platform with an enormous stone throne set against the far wall. An equally large skeleton sits against the throne, clad in the raiment of a pirate, complete with a patch over one of its empty eye sockets. The voice of your former captain calls out from the darkness. My old friends, you have come far, and the end is just over the horizon. I hope you will face this final test together and learn, as I have, that you can only step into the future by overcoming your past. And as the voice fades, you see on the throne the skeleton. It stands up.
Did we kill this guy at some point? Like,
Was he? You're saying this is a giant skeleton? Like
There's a
it's
giant
big?
skeleton. Like,
Was he this big in life?
this is not the captain's
Okay.
skeleton.
no, but like, did we kill this guy like back when we were doing pirate things?
I'm just like
and this is
trying
our
to
past?
remember if I
No.
killed a really
No,
big
we
guy.
like we were on a ship. We were on like the Varisian merchant vessel that we.
The Brass
that
Bird.
No, so we were the crew of the Brass Bird, and then we overtook
we were
a
cursed by a
Varisian
witch.
merchant vessel, and then we
The
got
witch
cursed by a
cursed us,
witch,
yeah.
and then from there we had terrible luck on the seas, like storms,
But
constantly
only with
chased
the
by
Brass
the Navy.
Bird because
yeah.
I went back to
Yeah.
another merchant ship and it's been
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we didn't see the captain after that. After we all
'Cause you
left,
got
because
arrested.
we all got arrested and you all went off to your things, and I woke up in a,
Jail. We went
Yeah.
to jail.
Yeah.
That's where we went. Where did
So-
you
We
go?
did our thing.
To the church.
I went to priest jail.
As this skeleton stands up to its enormous full height, you can see it has a hook hand at one end, on one arm, and on the other end it has a giant gaff, and it lumbers down the steps of the throne and faces you. So, can I get everyone to roll me initiative?
You call that a gaff?
Yikes.
That's better.
And is there water in here, or is it just like pavement, or like?
It's just
stone?
stone. Yeah, it's a stone floor.
I just. Did we need to have the blades?
No,
I
we're
don't
not
know.
supposed
I
to
know.
have
I
the
know, but I'm just like, it was like, use them.
Yeah.
But then also, don't use them, but use them. Don't take them, but use them. Ah!
So what did everyone get?
I got
I agree.
25.
25?
26.
26?
Oh, I lost it again. There we go.
Hang on.
26.
Which one of you has the high perception?
13.
Okay.
Not again.
After you.
Claire hates being at the top of the order.
Gianni?
18.
I don't want to
18.
make decisions.
I'm clunky.
What did this thing get? This got a 20. Wow, this also got a 26. But it's more perceptive
first.
than you.
Yeah.
So
There you go, Claire. You're not at the top of the order. The giant skeleton.
Yeah,
Goody.
So much better.
well, hang on, you got a 27, right?
I got 25.
Oh, you got 25. Sorry. Let me reset this order. Eb and then G down there. Okay, cool.
Right down the bottom.
So the skeleton is going to go first, and it's going to immediately kind of reach out with its gaff and just swing and try and hook you, Elsie.
Why me? Okay.
You're-
Also,
look
are
like
we
a
like
fish.
close to it? Like how big's the room? Like how far away from it?
It actually it probably spends an action moving into the center of the room.
Right.
The room's probably about 50 feet wide.
Okay.
I don't know feet. We
Yeah,
use
I know,
metric
it's
here.
hard.
It's weird.
It's really hard.
It's a big room, but it's
Yeah.
going to cross half that distance and then get you with the gaff.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a 25.
That will hit. Do I still have my shield that I terrified cast back in the last room?
It was 10 minutes. It's probably run out by now.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it lasts longer than 10 minutes. Plus the time you were in the other chamber.
I don't
Plus
know.
the puzzle room.
Um,
I need...
25
I don't-
will hit.
I don't get to roll these very often. This is fun.
What shape?
D10s.
Yikes.
Yum.
That's gonna do 22 damage. And then it is going to lash out again. Probably. Let's go, Kako.
Oh, good. Because I didn't get hit.
You know
enough
what? You
last
know what?
time.
You know what? You know what? No, it's at Lavana. I rolled. But that is only going to be a 17. So
Is my response to that.
it grabs you.
So weird
It gets a
energy.
nice thwack across you, and then goes to grab you and misses.
Because I just gracefully step out of the way in my watery kind of way.
All right. And now it is you. That's you. How do you respond?
I'm going to cast heroism on.
Me? Roger.
Johnny?
Yeah.
I feel very heroic.
Yadrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get a +1 to.
My hair grows longer and my chest becomes more glistening for some reason.
Did you just go Super Saiyan?
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like rom-com, like. You know,
Oh yeah, you get
You
Prince
look really
Charming.
Yeah,
sweaty.
yeah.
Fabian style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you get a +1 status, attack bonus, perception, saving throws, skill checks, all the things.
Mhm.
+1?
+1.
Roger.
And I've still got one thing to do, right?
Yeah.
It's right in front of me. I'm gonna try to into its
Yep.
rib cage area.
Yep.
Cavity.
Please.
No.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
I do not try to into its rib cage. What do I do?
You go to trident, and then the trident gets like
Very
caught in the
stuck.
ribs.
Yep.
And then you drop it. It actually like pulls you and the trident, and then it like kind of moves, and the trident sticks in its rib cage, and you just fall on the floor in front of it.
Yep.
So you're now
Or
prone.
alternatively is dangling.
Oh.
Look,
Nah, you're
I'm
prone.
a halfling.
You're prone.
So okay, yeah, look
Yeah.
that fast.
So you're prone, and now this magical trident is just kind of clanking around inside the rib cage. Like it falls in there, and it's just kind of knocking around.
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
It's jingling and jangling.
Oh. You're welcome, everyone.
All right, that is Regan.
I cast shield,
Elsie. Yes.
which is +1 to AC
Smart.
and 10 hardness. I'm gonna go, and then I will cast hydraulic push. And
Oh, yeah.
someone has run off with my book.
You can heighten that one as well, if you want.
I'm on a budget.
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't
dun.
like casters. I don't like limits.
Is this
You could have been the rough.
is this the
No.
Pathfinder equivalent of
Yeah.
press channel? Hydraulic push.
Yep.
I don't get jokes.
No.
Yes, I will heighten it. Why not?
To second level?
Yeah, let's go second level.
Big push.
Big push. That is a 25.
Mm-hmm. That will not hit.
What?
Sorry.
Wild. Wild.
Well,
Okay, we gotta
I do
take
not
this
like
down
this.
a couple of notches. Holy crap.
Can we talk to it?
Skilly man.
Oh dear.
no talk. That's only
Yep.
stab.
That's all my actions.
Yep.
That's all I
Just
got.
shoot water through its rib cage.
Yeah. it's-
I'm wearing a shield and it's now moist.
With a
With a trident.
Yep.
Inside it.
jingling around.
All right. That is you, Ebony.
Nice.
Kako gonna do what?
Nice. I'm gonna get on the other side of it.
Yep.
Gonna just get around.
Get around.
Flank
Get
Yep.
around
Flank
the
it.
back. Flank that bad boy.
Hopefully it doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna go wide. We're going wide.
Okay.
We're going wide.
To get around the back.
There was nothing.
And then I'm gonna stab it.
Please.
Please.
Is it flanked?
So
She's lying on the ground.
So she's prone in front of it. I don't know that counts as flanked for flat-footed.
I mean,
purposes,
these guys
does it?
are also.
No,
in
she's
No.
not. Someone has to be threatening it.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
and these guys
I was
haven't
not
moved in
all
yet.
threatening.
I tried to
So
threaten.
it is not.
You're
It is
the
not.
opposite
It is
of
not
threatening.
flat-footed just yet.
Yeah.
When I stand up, it will be.
Yes. When you when you threaten it, it will be.
Rude.
So whenever
Ow.
Chat said she can still punch it.
Yeah, she's nearby.
Fight while you're down.
yeah. Poke at its skeleton toe beans.
Hit it in the left knee.
Well, it's gonna be a 20. 30. Dirty 30.
Dirty 30 to hit. That'll do it.
Woohoo!
I mean, can you threaten while you're prone? I don't know if that's an interaction.
We'll
Unless
I'm sure that it hits anyway.
But it has a bigger reach
wouldn't
than
wouldn't
yours,
have crit
wouldn't it?
regardless.
Okay. Oh, but you moved into range. I don't know.
It's gonna be 13.
13.
That wasn't a crit, was it?
No, 13's a good hit. All right.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stab it again.
I mean, you may as well.
I might, now that
Oh
I'm
wait,
here.
hang on. It was 13. It actually does not seem to take. Yeah, it's
stabbing.
you stab it. You stab the skeleton. Um,
Bludgeon.
My
that is
my one
that is going to
weakness.
be
The club.
yeah.
The club.
The club.
Yeah, I stab the skeleton and it glances off its shitty little bones.
Like you scratch it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's don't use swords and spears.
I'm gonna
Take not their blade.
Yeah, it
nor
like just
spear.
it just like prangs off.
Could be
of the,
less explicit with your instructions.
It like prangs off of the bones, and I'm real disappointed. I put my little rapier. Oh well, that's in a whole action. I drop my rapier on the ground.
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna need it.
Well, shit.
And I smack it with a club.
Oh, because you have the club, don't you?
I sure do.
Nice.
I mean, can you draw an attack in one?
Well, I was holding
No.
it.
I mean,
I don't
Were you
know.
holding it?
Maybe.
I
I don't know where I put it.
You got
I
anything?
don't know
You
where
got?
my
I don't know. I
hands
don't know if I'm gonna
are.
let you switch weapons
Fine.
mid-turn.
I yeet my rapier and I take out the club.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So that is now Yadrin.
And you get a +1.
+1. Okay. I think
+1 Yadrin.
Plus one to Yadrin.
Need to spice up your noodles? Add a Yadrin.
Interesting. Okay, so
So
I
white. It's not spicy at all.
You just get one really long noodle.
The spaghetto.
the string bean.
If Gianni was a pasta.
One long noodle.
But he serves Iomade. He is a pasta.
Pack it up. We're going home.
Alright, we're done. That's it.
Okay,
channel
seeing
on the ground.
Kako's attempts at trying to hamstring this thing not go very effectively, I will. I don't know.
It's got a hook on it.
Yeah, but
It's got a little
A gaff,
spike
What does that
hook.
mean?
Gaff is a D6 bludgeoning common weapon.
oh, it is bludgeoning.
Yes, it is
cool.
bludgeoning.
Nice.
So.
I was gonna
Can
say,
you
like,
also hook stuff with it?
It,
Pull out
it
its
doesn't
spear?
have a thing.
steal a bone one at a time?
It has the trip trait.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It is.
I don't know if I could.
It is versatile piercing. Not that you'll need it.
I don't know if I can trip something this big.
Bludgeon its fucking head.
Can you trip? Do you have giant? Like.
No. Okay, so I will.
Wait, how tall are we talking here?
It doesn't have an
There is an
explicit
image.
size.
It's very big.
But I'm going to say it's probably like a good 2.5 stories tall. Like it's huge.
Does it have
Okay.
a size
It's
class?
unnecessary.
It has
What?
yes. It is large.
Okay.
So
That's not
it's big.
It's not big.
It's like three. It's three Yadrins tall.
Okay, 3 Yadrins tall.
He's
okay.
quite a tall man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big skeleton.
All right.
Do you see those?
Trip large if you're medium.
You can try
Hell
large
yeah!
if you're
All right, I'm
medium.
gonna give it a go.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat. Oh my god. All these interactions. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. 'Cause
Trip.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
So the trip trait I think means you can use your weapon and get the bonus from the +1. on
It just
to
means
trip.
you can trip even if you don't have a free hand.
Right. So I don't get the +1 to doing the
If you-
check.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I think
cool.
it just lets you trip with the weapon rather than trying to trip without it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I will charge up, and then I will. I'll trip it with the gaff, or attempt to trip it with the gaff.
No, you will.
It adds the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls as an item bonus to the athletics check. So you get the bonus to it.
I do get. Yeah, I do get the bonus.
Yeah. You get the bonus.
Cool. So +1, and then I also. What kind of bonus is it? Because I get the heroism bonus as well. What type of bonus is that?
It
It's
adds
a
the weapon's
+1.
item bonus to attack
Item bonus?
rolls
Cool.
as an item bonus to the athletics
Cool.
check.
Item bonus, and heroism is a.
Flat plus.
Just
one?
+1.
Yeah,
to
but
status.
did it say? Is it a status? Cool.
Yeah.
And it's an athletics.
Cool.
check.
So I get a +2. All right, let's give it a go, gang. It's also flat-footed. Does that affect it? I don't think so. That's just AC.
You are trying to. Is trip going against their AC or is it going against?
It's a fortitude.
DC.
Fortitude DC.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Huh. That's okay. That's a 16. Okay. 16 plus that's 29. That is 31.
I mean, yeah.
It's tripping balls.
Yeah, you trip the skelly.
Nice. All right.
That's a big
timber.
because it'll be 10 plus their fort, right, for the DC.
Yes.
Yeah. You trip it.
Yeah.
You trip it.
Winner.
So you rush in and just like
Sweep it
do a
out front of it.
slide and sweep it, and it
Which direction does it fall?
you know what? Does anyone have a coin?
Why?
Does anyone have a coin?
I don't have a
So I
D2.
have a D2 in that box, but you know what? Yeah, give me the D2. It's in the box.
It's so far away.
I wanna-
Little
I wanna-
box?
Yeah, little box. Hand me the little box. Hand me the little box.
The whole
This is
little-
so
All this effort.
This is so
I
worth
could
it,
just
right?
roll. I could just roll a D20,
You
but
lied.
but
There's
the
other-
there's a D2. Come on,
Heads
give
up.
me that. All right. One, you're flat.
Well, Jesus. When I'm flat, I'm on the other side.
Why
The
would you
skeleton
ask? Don't
tips.
ask.
I made a terrible
Forward.
mistake.
and comes crashing down right on
And
top.
she-
And the perfect
But
rib
right
cage shape.
between
I'll give you this. You get your trident back.
Yeah, cool.
You know what? I'm just gonna say I don't know if there's a system for this, but I'm just gonna roll some damage.
How far did it fall?
Crushing damage.
You are gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage as it lands on top of you.
And how much does the skeleton take?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
the skeleton doesn't take damage for falling over, does
It's
it?
just prone.
Well,
No, it's just
It's
prone.
pretty old.
Okay.
Have you
Prone.
seen old people?
You don't hurt it. It hurts.
Break a hip and no.
So
turn
you are
at
now-
all.
you are
I don't
now-
like that at all. But
You
I've
are-
got my trident.
You've got your trident. You're now like sort
Inside
of
of it.
pinned underneath its rib cage. So,
Destroy it from the
I made a
inside out.
mistake. I made a terrible
but it
mistake.
is on the ground.
Okay,
I
well,
mean,
in that
I'm
case,
in it, and I'm on the ground. If that makes sense.
with my third action, can I try and get Lavana out then? By like,
Yeah, you can grab her. I'll say that's what would we have that be?
Would that be an
athletics to
aid?
try and
Yeah,
like,
let's do athletics.
drag her out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It looked cool.
Oh god, I have so many
25?
bad jokes I wanna
That'll
make.
just do it. Yeah.
Cool.
So you like get crushed. You're like, oh hey, my trident, and then you're just like
Yeah.
pulled out and like you're still prone, but you're now not underneath the skeleton anymore.
And then I wink at you and say, there are other ways that you can bone me.
I pass out.
Yadrin dies from blood loss. You say this, by the way. Yadrin like grabs your ankle and pulls you, and you're like
Yeah,
under. You
yeah.
slide out and like
Yeah.
look up at his face.
Yeah. I still have long, glistening hair as well.
Yeah, it's the heroism thing still going on. Like,
It was there, I had to.
My God.
lovely.
Anyway, so is it...
Now it's the skeleton's turn,
Yeah.
and they're gonna stand up.
Yeah.
that's
It's still wasting action.
yeah. So it stands up for an action, and it is going to retaliate at you, Yadrin.
And I'm standing right next to him.
It is going to get in with the gaff hook, and that is going to be a
I'm a
30.
reactive shield.
Yep, that's the 32.
They'll still hit.
Yep,
Regular hit.
yep, regular hit. That's going to be. Oh hey, that's going to be 27 damage.
Ow.
And then it's going to swing its other arm around and try and get you there 1-2 with the claw.
Oh my god. Okay.
And that is going to be a 26.
Yep.
Yep, that'll do it.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that is going to be. I love rolling dice. It's so much fun.
So much fun.
20 damage again.
Oh my god.
Are you almost dead?
Yeah, I'm staggering and bloody, just like getting beaten
And
down
that'll be
by
its
this
turn.
thing. Yeah.
So
Worth it.
it just is like it's like no,
Yeah.
screw this.
Yeah. I will say a silent thanks to Brian, the original owner of this gaff, for lending it to me for this exercise.
It likely just saved your life.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, that's you, Claire.
Yeah, top of the round. I'm going to raise a hand at it and cast Searing Light. So that's going to do 5d6 of fire damage.
Oh wow.
And if undead, an extra 5d6.
Is it undead?
It's
I mean,
a
it's a
skeleton.
living skeleton. Is there a save or an attack roll?
I didn't write that down.
Oh.
Okay.
What is it called?
What is it
Yeah,
called?
where'd the
Searing
book
light.
go?
Searing Light.
Chad will get it faster than I
nothing.
can.
Yeah, probably will.
But
Searing Light is
range 120 feet. So yeah, it's
range spell
roll.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll me an attack roll. Do you know what your spell modifier is?
My spell attack is plus 11.
Nice.
Come on. Come on. Don't be a cunt. 19.
Hero point.
Total.
Hero point.
Hero point?
You do have one.
It's worth it.
We're using it.
All right. Roll
Yeah.
again.
Come on, don't. 21.
I hate to inform you. but that is not going to do it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that feeling.
It deftly kind of maneuvers to the side as this blast of holy fire just sears past. It actually burns the tip of its giant. It has a giant pirate's hat.
Of course it does.
Classic.
Yeah.
Trifold? I don't know what they're called.
Tricorn.
Tricorn.
That's
That's
just
the
a bicorn.
one. Yeah, now it's a bicon.
Yeah.
Well, technically it would be you've given it to. No, math's hard. Yeah, you burn the tip of its hat, and it looks mad at you.
Yeah,
As
cool.
much as something without a
Nailed it.
face can look mad.
It's got
Cool.
clackers.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Is heal?
You can do a one-action heal, but it's touch
I'm
range.
Gonna do I'm
You are in touch range.
heal.
Yeah. So that is heightened, so it'll be 3d8. Heightened third, right? 3d8. 3d8 plus.
That was what we did before.
Yeah.
Plus.
But you did a
20
2-action
for-
one last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just one action is.
Yeah, it'll just be 3d8. You don't add the hit points restored by 8, so it'll just be 3d8.
Oh no.
6.
From 3d8.
6 total damage.
Mm.
Look, better than nothing. Thank you. I appreciate your efforts.
I'm a little demoralized by my moment being so terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
We're all demoralised by a bad pickup line.
Fair.
I'm not.
Too moralized,
Yeah.
in fact. Your problem is that well, technically,
Direction.
if you're forsaking your god
I'm not
to bang, it
I'm
is
not
demoralizing.
celibate. I'm not
There's
celibate.
no
Okay.
forsaking happening.
Okay,
here.
okay.
He was
Um,
forsaken.
Elsie.
Hola. Am I in? I'm in immediate harm's way, so I'm gonna take an action to back the fuck up and take some kind of cover, or just be less in its immediate attack vicinity.
So you
Yep.
can take cover as an action.
And then I'm going to pull out my rope from my adventurers pack and use mage hand to Empire Strikes Back around its leggies.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
give
I've not
you.
landed a spell once today, so I'm gonna
Just back to basics.
abandon
yeah.
that.
Do I want to make it
What do you
make a save, or do I want you to roll athletics? We'll just call it a trip, right? A range. We'll give you a
Yeah.
ranged
So the
trip.
problem with Mage Hand is it'd be pretty slow. I think.
It's not-
like it's like a.
I'll let you start it this turn, and if
Yeah.
you want to finish it next
Yeah.
turn, you
Yeah.
can do it next turn.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Love it.
That's fair. It's good. It's a classic move.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kako.
This goes well with my
Kako,
plans.
kako.
Kako.
I'm going to climb the skeleton.
Yep. That's
All
what
right.
I think we were all expecting to be the natural progression of
Yes,
things.
yes.
Yeah.
I've got combat climber. I'm going to climb the skeleton. I'm going to get it right up to its little skull, and I'm going to bash it in.
So this is probably a grapple or something, right? Like climbing the skeleton.
I have. It's
Athletics
it's
is climb.
A
Yeah,
structure at this point.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me an athletics check to climb the skeleton? It won't be hard, but you gotta try.
I have assurance. I don't know if I should use it though. Maybe we just pray.
Believe. You've got a hero point.
The gods haven't really panned out so well this session.
Hey.
Nice. That's gonna be 27.
What's your climb speed?
Oh, it doesn't.
Doesn't have it. Just,
Yeah, just
says
with five
25
feet.
feet speed.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at.
Which is half of a.
I mean, you're up on its back. You're not gonna get all the way up to its head, but you're on its back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What are you doing while you're up there?
And I'm gonna smack it.
Yep, it is flat-footed. This is about as flat-footed in terms of flanking as one can get.
You are.
But do I get? Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't get. Do I get sneak attack?
This will be if it's flat-footed, you will get sneak attack.
All right. Cool.
So you will get sneak attack dice for this.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, you are actually backstabbing it. So.
This is
Wait,
true.
are you stabbing it though, or are you clubbing
I'm
it?
clubbing.
Yeah.
Back clubbing.
Back clubbing.
So that's
Classic.
gonna be a.
So it'll be 1d6 for your club plus 2d6 for your.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 29.
That'll do it.
Nice. 1d6.
Take out a spinal disc.
No, I only need 3. Is there a plus? It's strength, yeah? I'd add my strength modifier.
You add your strength modifier.
Yeah, that's gonna be 3, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god, such low rolls.
7. Nice. That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
And
Don't
then,
Look, it's
I
not
mean,
nothing.
You
I
did 8. You
appreciate
did
it.
8 damage with the resistance last time, so
Yeah.
maybe it's not.
and then I'm gonna climb again.
Yeah.
Give a little smack and then get higher.
Yeah, you're up on its shoulders.
Yeah.
So
Too
you're
high.
you're up there on the
That's
on
me.
the shoulder bone that's connected to the skeleton.
All
That's
the
connected to
bones.
the rest of it.
Connected to the rest of it.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we have a Kako flapping around on the back of the giant skeleton.
just smacking it.
Yeah. Cola's just kind of flying around next to you, just
this
kind of like
dickhead.
just kind of watching. And
Do
like,
something!
it's
That
just
bird.
laughing. It just is finding this whole thing real funny. When the skeleton landed on you, it was cackling. It was having a good
I
time.
didn't hear that. I just was hearing the
Ringing in
all
your
of
ear.
the bones falling around me, clattering.
The treasure at the end of this for me will be
Yeah,
to decommission
actually,
that bird.
It's the sound is breaking celery sticks. If you the Foley sound for breaking.
Please don't
bones.
give me that knowledge.
There you go.
Now I can't eat celery ever again.
Breaking them, not chewing them. Just don't break a handful of celery.
Here for your celery facts. All right, let's go.
All of
Who's
my
next?
I have a
facts
good
today.
tangent
You're up.
right
Okay,
now.
I'm good.
Yadrin,
Okay.
take me out of this nightmare.
Remind me later for the tangent, the Foley sound.
I really hope
Yes,
the chat
please.
did not see me.
I
pull
will.
all
I
of
will.
myself.
I hope they did.
They sure
Did you say the thing, the gaff was a 2d6?
It's a single d6 plus.
Single
Damn.
d6, but it's so it's not striking.
Much
It's
like
just
my
a
character.
+1.
It's not. No. The gaff and the club are not +1 weapons.
Oh, they're not.
They're just regular.
They're just.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't
The
have gotten a
swords
+1.
were-
Sorry, I thought I had a +1 for
It
the
still
for the
would've-
trip.
it still
Okay,
would've hit.
Sure.
Would the skeleton be able to fit through the door that we came through?
We just.
Leave
Go
it
back
next
out.
room and throw things
I mean, how'd they get it in
But
here?
we don't have the treasure yet.
Better
okay.
question: what skeleton is it? It's a giant. Did they make the skeleton big? Did they find a big
Yeah.
thing's skeleton? Did they murder a
I have a lot
giant?
of
Giant
questions.
pirate.
Okay, I am going to.
Does this imply the existence of a truly enormous giant pirate ship?
Ooh, let's
Oh my
find
god,
that.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm going to first attack, use my shield,
want a
and
giant
it's
ship?
Shield
I don't wanna
Boss, which
fight
is
a
a
giant ship.
emblem of
I want to say
I have
the
it.
die on the front of it, and I will just smack it with its shins, and hopefully give him a good old crack. Oopsie. 22 probably.
It does not.
Okay.
Is
and
your shield Bosch have the positive? Like, is it a?
No.
Okay.
it's just a big old.
It's just a shield
smacky
bash.
boy.
I was like,
Yeah.
you're doing something with religion here with the undead nonsense, but
No, look, I've got holy water, but I don't actually think it's going to do much on something this big, you know?
I mean,
So instead, I will attack it with the gaff. So I'm basically just like swinging both at the moment, trying to get a good hit. That's better. That'll be a. I don't know what my to hit necessarily. Is this a simple weapon?
it's a simple weapon, yeah.
Okay.
So you will have your standard proficiency.
Yeah. So that'll be a 29
That'll do it.
to hit. Cool. And 1d6
Gaff is a d6. Yes.
plus.
Plus your strength.
Cool. So that's only 5 damage.
Okay.
So roll a 1.
Away.
We're just chipping
We're just-
one bone at a time.
And for my third action,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I can demoralize or anything. So
I mean, you can.
I'm gonna just raise my shield. I think,
Okay.
because I think I'm gonna need it
Yep,
for the next turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that the pirate skeleton is going to do is going to shake itself to try and like get you off its back. So it's gonna just kind of do this. Can I get you to roll me a reflex?
Is that an attack?
It's an action. Can you roll me a reflex save?
Yeah. Just one. I guess it's not dodging. That's gonna be 27, 28, 29, 30, 30.
Yeah, you stay
Yeah.
on just fine.
I'm light as fuck. He
so it's
doesn't
gonna
even know
it's
I'm
gonna
having fun.
and it's not gonna manage to shake you off. And so instead it's going to take a swipe actually at you, Elsie.
I'm quite far away. at
Oh,
this
hang on.
point.
You
Yeah,
moved
he
into
went-
cover.
he went to
didn't
take cover,
you? You moved to
yeah.
cover. No. So it
We are the ones.
it's probably going to take a swipe at each of you. So it's going to try and get you with the
Oh.
Yeah.
get you with the gaff hook, friend. And that is going to be a 32
To hit.
to hit. Is that a crit?
Maybe.
Oh,
Excellent.
Maybe it's a crit.
Excellent. Excellent. This is what I wanted. This is my life.
Cool. Actually going down.
Weaker than I am.
So, it is going to deal 41
this is too
damage.
Much math
Nope.
sounds.
Yes.
41.
41 damage.
Jason!
Are you up?
Your game is broken.
Are you up?
I think so.
How much health did you have?
I had 61,
Do you want to calculate?
Okay.
and I had that's 58. I've taken 58 damage now. I have 3 health left.
Okay. And you not only are you critically hit by this gaff, you are actually impaled on this
Yeah.
gaff.
Cool.
And it is going to it stabs
Got
you.
me?
It stabs you with the gaff and then pulls you in to its side, and you are now just like
Little
hanging
shish kebab.
off the gaff.
Oh my
Like
God.
you are grabbed by the skeleton basically.
Skewered.
By this skewering of the
Lavana's
gaff.
just not had a good time
No.
at all.
And it
Dying
with
shish kebab.
with Lavana secured on the gaff comes this end. It's going to claw at you, friend.
I don't like this.
Um,
I
What?
don't think Lavana's
That's off
coming
the table.
out of this alive.
that's a
I think the treasure's going to be a
31 will hit, but I will use my shield block reaction
Yep.
to reduce it by my hardness, which is 8.
We're terrible
Yep.
people.
So it's damage 8 damage
Reduce
reduction.
damage by 8.
I will
Okay.
curse you
Oh.
again.
You're lucky because it
You
rolled
don't
max
know
dice.
about
Nice.
the first one.
So that's
I
Love
can
that.
tell.
26
Damage,
down to 18.
18.
Yeah.
And I think...
And so the shield absorbed.
Yeah, it's a sturdy shield, so it actually hasn't broken yet, which is good.
Excellent. Cool. So yeah, you take 18 as it does that. And so it tries to shake you off. It impales you, and it gets a good hit on Yadrin.
Wait, how much damage? 18.
18.
I'm down.
Oh fuck!
I mean, no, I don't want you to die. I really want you to get to the end.
terrible.
But I'm having fun.
Killing us. No. Oh.
Yeah, the situation seems pretty helpless. I see Lavana get swept up with this hook, and then as I'm sort of distracted, this claw comes down and knocks me, and I just crumple to the ground as I get hit.
Just smack.
I should have drunk my potion.
So-
before I came in. I'm an
Every
idiot.
time.
So,
Do you want different?
relevant to you for the next time it comes around to your turn, if you are unable to be removed from the gaff, you're going to continue taking damage.
Yeah.
So just keep
I
that in mind.
assume I'm about to die.
Okay. All right.
It's my turn.
It's now your turn.
I'm just gonna scream at it. Is what I'm gonna do and cast Soundburst with that scream.
I'm not gonna get
You-
off the gaff.
Get off the gaff, 3 action heal, like anything.
You gotta
I-
get off the gaff.
I
gotta get
do. I've got 3 health left.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I
off
can-
the gaff and heal.
You could.
I'm
you
not
could,
going to heal enough to do anything. Literally, all I can see myself doing is, if I get off successfully, is heal, and then it kills me in the next turn. I can.
You could heal
attempt
someone else.
to do some damage to it, though.
Okay. Yeah. Soundburst.
3 action heal impaled on the fucking
What is
skewer.
soundburst?
So Soundburst is I'm
Piercings heal.
giving it sonic damage of 2d10, and it has to do a fort save.
Okay.
Nice.
And I feel thematically that's what I would be doing if I had been impaled and
Would
then
scream. That is.
I would scream at it.
So the waterfall rolled all terrible, and I think it gave it all to the skelly because it rolled. What is that? Something stupid. 35.
This is not
Fuck.
going
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's real.
Truly get fucked.
I didn't write this.
You're not sorry. You're enjoying this.
You sadist.
I do want you to finish the.
We're not going to.
No, I know.
Accept
I'm
it.
starting to.
We're
I'm
gonna
starting to
die.
confront this.
I believe. We can do it. We still got 2 up.
Yeah.
He found religion.
Okay, so critically succeeded.
Thanks, Dan.
Which means it doesn't take any damage.
No.
gonna be up to you.
Is that 2 actions?
Yes.
You could try and get off the
Sorry,
gaff.
state
I'm
for
going to.
everyone.
Yeah.
How?
Tell
me
if
how.
you're grabbed, I believe you have to roll.
Because
Escape check?
You said
Escape
grabbed, but I am impaled.
Yeah,
Do you
it just says you're
grab it here
grabbed.
and push. Just kind of-
It's
feed yourself.
functionally a grab.
Just
where is-
just get
Yeah.
yourself out.
So she need to make an
yeah,
escape check.
yeah. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Which is athletics.
Athletics?
Yep.
Ow. I feel like that's not going to be a success with 15.
What does it need to beat?
I have no
I think
idea.
it's often a flat 15.
Where is the
Grapples and
escape?
Stuff?
Yeah.
No,
Escape.
it'd be against its fort DC, wouldn't it?
Use an unarmed attack modifier. Escape attack. Attempt to get free when grappled. Use unarmed attack modifier. So it's an attack. It says
Usually you have the option.
here it says escape
Oh.
attack. Attempt to get free when grappled, restrained, or immobilized. Yeah, no, that's not gonna. Sorry, friend.
So
I could
how
say
much
it's not-
damage do I take?
No, you don't take any damage from that. You just don't get free.
But didn't you say...
It's turn.
Next turn.
It's turn.
Maybe I'll kill it before then.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see.
Use unarmed attack modifier, acrobatics, or athletics.
Oh,
It-
okay.
It is an attack trait, but you can use the skills.
So
to
do you have
sort
higher
of-
acrobatics or athletics than your unarmed attack modifier?
My athletics is +7.
What's your acrobatics?
I don't have acrobatics.
Okay, so
Okay.
what would it be with a +7?
That was a 15
Okay.
to roll.
Yeah, so no, it's still not going to do it. Sorry. Yeah, no, you're still impaled by this gaff, this giant gaff.
It's down to you two.
All right, it is now.
Christ.
I'm useless. Elle, maybe
You just have you're not allowed to use those dice
It's
anymore.
now you, Elsa. Where's your Hail Marys,
was-
Elsa? It's time to bring out those big guns.
This was
I've
not...
already tried a couple of times and missed. Like that.
Renlock can just go
Oh,
fuck himself,
magic missile,
honestly.
babe. Just a couple of magic missiles.
Sneaky boys.
Get them in there.
I kind of want to finish my rope thing.
You can
but
try. Yeah, like I'll give it to you this turn.
If you can get it prone, that's definitely helpful.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
The
do that.
longer it is flat-footed.
Yeah,
Crashing Waves does 66 bludgeoning damage.
Only if I hit.
Yeah.
Yet to hit today.
Do you want to keep going with the trip? Because it'll just spend an action standing back up.
It'll be
it has to
tied.
make a reflex save, it's not an attack.
I'm not just tripping it. I'm trying to loop it, tie it, so it would have to take
Immobilize it.
time to
Clear
untie.
that. Okay, yeah. All right.
It has to make a reflex saving throw on Crashing Waves. It's not an attack from you, so you didn't have to roll.
Yeah.
If you want.
I'm gonna finish that. How many actions? will it
I'll
take?
give you that for one.
Okay.
So next time it tries to move, it'll have to do something or it'll trip over.
So that's tied.
In fact, I'll give you that it will take a penalty to its reflex save because
Cool.
it's tied up.
Amazing.
Smart.
So,
And crashing waves,
all right.
which is in.
So it's basic reflex, 30-foot cone, 2-action cast,
Oh,
66 bludgeoning damage to creatures in the area.
Okay, so it rolled.
I'm just looking at everyone. They're both on it.
You,
I'll give you this.
Just do it, bro.
It'll hit Yadrin, but Yadrin's down.
yeah. The others are vertically aligned.
You guys are up on the skeleton, so
Yeah.
you're not going to get hit by the waves. The waves
It's
are
going
gonna.
at its leggies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll
Aim
give
low.
you that.
And
30
I'm already
It
dead,
rolled a
so
nine.
just-
It rolled a 19.
You never
reflex
liked me.
save Against my spell DC,
Yes.
it hits.
So that's a failure.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me some 66.
Do you require...
With our powers combined.
That's fine. I have enough. 9, 10, 14, 19, 23.
Yeah, that's a good
23
hit.
bludgeoning. Yay.
23 bludgeoning.
Yep.
To 66 bludgeoning.
Wacky water.
23, you say?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. As you throw these waves at it, it tries to get out the way, and it is going to actually fall over from the force, because I assume that the waves push it.
Is that
It
the
does not push it.
10-foot one? No.
Whatever. It's tied up. It's gonna fall over because I feel like it. And as it goes prone, it's gonna land on its head, on its belly, like face first.
Nice.
You will stay on just fine, and it's gonna let go of you as it lands prone.
You just fly off
You just kind of
the gaff.
thunk off.
You don't want to roll to see if it falls on me?
You're dead.
I'm out already.
You're actually.
I'm now dying
You
too.
drown a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I took
Um,
damage from that.
So, So you get it. It falls flat over on its stomach and releases you. All right, that's you, Kako.
3 smacks to the head.
Give it 3 smacks to the head.
All right. First smack. That's gonna be a 31.
Yep. That will. Hang on.
What does prone do
It makes it flat-footed.
It makes it flat-footed. Yeah, that is just a regular hit, unfortunately. Just.
No sneak?
No. It's not.
It's
a
not
crit.
a crit.
It's not a
right,
crit.
Right. But I have unbalancing. Oh, it's not. Never mind. Never mind. 5, 10.
10. Yep. Cool.
A smack again.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Give him one more.
No.
Oh,
No.
rough.
No. One. Okay, smack.
All right. That is now. Give
Recovery
me a
check?
death save.
Oh no, wait! My initiative moves to right before it. I forgot to do that.
That's fine. That's where you are now in the order. Anyway.
Great, love that. Cool. Recovery check. Interesting. Have I used my hero point? I forget.
You have not.
Okay.
Only person who's used their hero point is Clay.
Yeah. All right. Let me see how I go. So because I'm at dying 2, it's a flat DC 12.
Mm-hmm.
I think is that right?
Yeah, it's a flat DC 12. What is that?
It's a natural 20, baby.
Oh!
So that removes me up to dying 1 and then up to dying 0 because it moves me up 2.
Yep,
So
you are not dying.
I become wounded 1 and I'm at no longer dying.
But you're
Yeah.
just passed out.
Not conscious.
Not conscious. Yeah.
But if someone were to heal,
Yeah.
would come back.
Nice. All right. That's okay. Our luck seems to be turning a little bit.
And now it's the Skelly's turn.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
And now we all die.
And the
On its
Skelly's
stomach,
Skelly's gonna spend an action cutting through the ropes.
It's face down on the ground.
Yeah, well, it's gonna spend an action cutting through the ropes, getting up, and trying to shake you off. So
Fuck you.
it's not gonna get any hits in this round. So can you give me a reflex save?
I really want to get to know this character of the skeleton, Tom.
Like
Can
who
you,
were they?
Can
Who
you,
were they? Yeah.
How are they talking? Are they saying anything? Are they vocalizing?
18. 18.
Just
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. So you
Catfall. So
yeah, you're fine. You're just not on its back anymore.
Yeah.
So okay, and that'll be its turn. So that'll go to you.
I'm, with my last vestiges of strength, going to cast heal on you.
which version?
I will give you this, by the way. It is it's an undead. So if you were to use your emanation,
I'm gonna do my emanation.
Yeah.
just
And
as
we're
a
all in
reminder-
a very tight radius.
just as a reminder.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big 30-foot emanation. So
I'm doing a big old 3-action heal.
Yay, cleric doing cleric things.
yeah,
Pirate.
and that's height and plus. So that'll be 3d8, please,
3d8.
plus 24.
Where's my-
Plus 24.
No, sorry, no.
I was like, they look the
no,
same.
that's the
Yeah,
two
the
action.
3-action one
What
doesn't
have
get
The
you
3 action one is
Yeah.
just 3d8. So it'll take 3d8 damage and everyone else will heal by that much.
Well, it could have been worse.
Tens. Like, that's some good hits.
Oh
I'm
my
at
god.
full health.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
I start to rouse back up again.
Alright, so you have healed,
Not myself though.
does the
Yeah.
emanation target
Yeah,
self?
yeah, it hits you. It hits you.
Yeah, I imagine it would.
Yeah, it's an emanation. It's in an area.
I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Handheld.
Yeah, emanation
I'm
counts
on
as
13
from
health.
you.
It's still got so much HP. You're gonna need it.
Aw, I thought we were getting somewhere.
You have
You
battle
are.
medicine?
You are.
We are not.
I do,
I
yeah.
do not
Nice.
see us as
All right,
survivors.
so everyone's back up. It is now over to Elsia. What do we got from behind the rock? We're gonna get some zap zap.
I'm gonna cast.
No more zap zap.
You guys are still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're
they're
still
all
surrounded.
clustered around it, unfortunately. So keep that in mind.
Yep. Okay. I will just do some magic missiles. Then.
Yeah, look,
3
it's a
actions?
staple.
Yep, I use all 3 actions for magic missile. I think
Do you know
that's-
what you get from your bloodline
What are your-
bonus?
yeah, what are your bloodline
like
spells?
When you
I get-
cast bloodline spells, normally you will get some sort of bonus.
I
Do you know
get
what that is?
Genie's Veil, but I can't use it anymore because I've used up. That was my third.
Oh, the bloodline ones. Okay.
That's a third level, and I can't use.
Okay.
I've got no more slots.
You
there.
can use hydraulic push though if you want to use
Mhm.
Japanese spell though.
But you guys.
Have you used
are
your
around.
focus spell already? Because I'll give you that you also recharged your focus spell at the same time as G did, so you can have it back.
I don't know what that means.
If you'd used it already, your downtime, like the downtime.
Do you have focus spell? I can't see where it is.
You're a sort. You might not. It is a specific class feat. So.
I don't think I-
You have a focus point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what spell
I
it
don't
is
know
though
if it
that you
is-
got.
is
What
Genie's
type
Veil.
of mirrored genie? I'll look it up. Oh no, wait, it's in the back of here.
Genie's Veil is a protection thing for someone else,
Oh yeah.
but I haven't had a chance to use it.
Just get those missiles.
Yeah.
So the
I'm
magic
sending
missiles will be 3d4 plus 3.
3 times.
No, that's
that's
total.
all
that is.
Yeah,
And
3d4
look-
plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
9, 12.
Nice. Its bones are starting to look a bit scratched and cracked and like it's hurting. It's actually lost some of its foot bones on one side, and so it almost appears almost peg-leggish now, which is just a little bit tastier thematically. But yes, it's looking a little hurt. So that is going to be Kako.
Cool. Anyone tried to pierce it? No.
No, that will
okay.
not work.
Yeah. Crossbow bolt will go through bone.
Yes,
IRL.
through the bones.
Fine. I smack
Smack
it
its
again.
feet.
I'm smacking in its little shins.
So it's still flanked because these two are still up and in front of it. So
Sneak?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Do you want to give it another run? Give it another run at it.
Yeah.
You want a different d20?
No, it's fine.
Oh no.
That one will be. Do I get?
It'll be
What is
your.
my bonus for my?
So it'll be
Thinking
whatever
about-
it'll be whatever to hit your rapier is, but like -1 because your rapier is a +1.
Yeah.
So whatever that is.
So it's gonna be at 9. So 22.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
With the neg 4.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry.
Womp womp.
Give it one more. Come on, you could crit. Sorry, friend.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Fucking hey.
Rough.
The treasure was the dying. We made a long way.
Yadrin, you're back.
He's
yeah,
up.
I'm back. So I will need to spend one action to grab the gaff from the ground because I would have dropped it. One action to slowly stand to my feet, and
Please drink a healing potion.
well, it's going to take me 2 actions to get one out. So
Yeah.
I may just have to lay on hands myself. But what? You're okay somewhat now.
13.
If it hits me, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
To be fair,
And
if
you're
it
on the
hits any
ground.
of us-
How far away from me?
You're
is
you're
the runner?
yeah. You're not.
Wherever it fell on the ground, so fell I.
You're all reasonably close to each other. Like it picked you up and then it fell forward, so you probably haven't moved all that far from where you were standing.
I'm probably not within reach.
It is
though.
better to try and kill it.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna smack it. I think. I think.
Give
I
it
need
the
to.
smack.
Yeah. We've got to get the damage on it. All right. With my shield boss, I mean my gaff.
Yep.
Just a terrible hit. That's a 20. Yeah. Not gonna do it. That's right. I'm back up. I'm awake.
He's alive.
Yeah. If not wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's going next. I think. Is
You're
it?
right. It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe.
This is the one where we die.
Yeah. So it's gonna have a claw
It would.
at you.
Yep.
Um.
Shield. Reactive shield to get my armor.
Yep. That's a 26.
Fuck. Yes, it'll hit.
It's a plus 19. It's bullshit.
That's wild. Okay,
I'm sorry, friend.
that's fine.
Sweating.
I'll use.
It is only 19.
I'll use
And
my-
back down.
Wait. Reaction. Figure it out. I do have my bloodline spell, so I will use Genie's Veil, which creates this sparkling aura around Yadrin and pulls him out of existence.
It's Yadrin.
Yadrin.
It's Yadron.
Yeah, correct the person who's saving your life. Yeah, go on.
And
Which
also
pulls
he says your name
Yaorin out of
Eowyn. Yeah.
Ewan?
Yeah, Ewan. Let's go
Ewan.
Ewan.
Johan, right?
Ian.
Let's go home.
Ian.
Gohan. Goku. Pulls Goku out of existence.
Yeah.
For a moment, which protects him, and then he pops back into existence and is concealed until...
Yeah, so
Does
I,
that-
I become concealed against the triggering attack, which means
Concealed
that they
is-
have to roll a DC 5 flat check
If
in
they
order
want to attack again.
Yes, it must succeed at a DC 5 flat check to attack, to successfully attack.
So
So there's
this-
like a 20% chance it'll
This is
miss.
now a
Yeah.
25% chance it'll miss.
20% because it's DC 5. So there's 16 sides where it'll...
Yeah, okay, yeah. It does. So it'll still, it's got a 10.
Worth a try.
That's a good...
Okay, well, I'm back down. And I'm wounded, so I go to dying 2 instead.
Yeah, yeah.
But I might use my hero point here to,
And just come back to
to
normal.
just go back down to 0.
Yeah. Use your hero
and
point.
not increase my wounded condition.
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
So you're just down.
Yeah. So my last sort of like vestiges of hope and determination sort of like keep me from completely collapsing into unconsciousness.
And it's gonna swing around and try and get you with the gaff.
I bet it fucking is.
Now that
Come
you're
on,
now that
mate,
you're not
let's go.
now that
I
you're
got
not on its
full
back.
health,
Now that
bad
it's
boy.
yeah. Now that you're not on its back, it can actually do some
Let's
damage to you.
fucking go.
That'll miss. It rolled terribly. So,
hang in there, fam.
and that
Got
one
this.
will also miss.
don't
So
even
it
need to
just
nimble
swings
dodge.
gaffs at you, and it's just not doing it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So that is now you.
I really wasn't expecting to still be alive, and I have no idea what to do.
Heal yourself.
I'm honestly.
I've got
Do you have
no
any
more
more?
heals.
Yeah, out of heals.
Yeah.
Any other spells?
Any Hail Marys? Any last big?
Title Surgeon?
Just fucking knock that bitch on its head. The more it is flat-footed, the better we
Yeah,
are.
we got to play with the action economy. If we can like push it away a little bit or get away from it, like we gotta outnumber it.
Will Title Surge, can I use it to trip?
I'll give it a reflex save. But strictly speaking, you just move it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really want to
But if you move it, it might have to. Oh no, it's probably got reach. Never mind.
It does have reach.
Be big.
Sorry. So it'll
You
do.
can also.
Yeah, no, that'll just push.
Maybe just run for the hills. Hey.
Got anything that does damage?
Just get some space.
Brave and
Rave Enfeeblement is basically my best.
What is Raven?
It makes it enfeebled.
Does it actually do any damage?
No.
It
Which is
fucks
pretty.
up all its strength.
Yeah,
checks.
that's all its attacks.
Yeah,
will
all
be-
its attack rolls will take a penalty.
Yeah.
How much though?
Like a 2?
It has to roll a save.
It depends on what it
Because
takes.
if it critically succeeds, it's nothing. If it succeeds, it's
Worth
enfeebled
it.
1, enfeebled 2, enfeebled
That's
3.
pretty good.
Yeah, so each
that's a
of
minus
those
1 on
would
all
be
its
a neg.
attacks.
A -1 to all of its attacks.
Minus
It's
one's a big
more
deal.
than
Plus 19.
It's but it's still
it's
plus 1 makes a big difference.
difference between a crit and
I'm gonna
not a crit.
I'm
right?
gonna get to my feet at the very least, and I'm like holding my guts inside myself because it tried to fucking gut
Yeah,
me like
I'm
a
definitely
fish.
not into that.
No, I'm also not into it. I wish they were into me
Yeah.
instead of falling out of me, and I'm
Ew.
going to then cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it.
So it's a fortitude save. So it will get a 32.
What was the point of
We
that?
tried. Look,
Why
it's
did you-
worth it.
It's got a big.
We
fort
gotta
stat.
debuff it. Like that's
It's got a
what
big
we have to
fort
do.
stat.
It's a boss. We gotta bring it
Not
down.
going to work.
Okay.
We are all going to die.
That is. I like how
Can you demoralize a skeleton? Probably.
It has
It's a
the
mental,
mindless
yeah.
trait. Sorry. I like how I'm just kind of flip-flopping back and forth
How?
between kill all of you and let me help you beat this thing.
How is Colo feeling about all of this?
Actually, Kolo's looking a bit worried. Kolo has stopped laughing. Kolo is now like pecking at
Get
at
it here, help!
Kolo's pecking at Yadrin, being like, oh.
You did this, Colo! You did this!
I don't know. I thought they could handle it.
I've been on a merchant ship for the last 5 years. I've gone soft.
Yeah, that's.
I've become a shopkeep.
But you don't remember.
That's a valuable life choice.
Yeah. That is
I'm
now.
swindling people. by
That is
being
now
a
you,
shopkeep.
Elsie.
Yep, I am going to cast. You guys are still in range, and I don't want to hit you.
Does it have a brain?
It doesn't have mental things. Won't work on it, unfortunately.
It's mindless.
It's a skeleton.
Do you have any-
You can see where the brain would go. It ain't
Yes.
there.
That wouldn't work, would it?
No.
No, cool. I will cast Ray of Frost.
That's
Nice.
a good one. It's a
Yep.
cantrip, right? So it's
Yep.
enhanced.
Yes.
So it's heightened plus. It'll be heightened to
Third level,
Third
yep.
level. So that is gonna be. Let me just get that up. Yeah. So it'll be 3d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Only if I hit,
And if you
Just
hit,
roll to the top.
which I do not.
what is it?
18.
It is flat-footed,
no.
but that does not do it. Sorry.
My God.
That's why I don't cast
Hang in there.
spells.
We got
This
this.
is the only thing you do.
And it's not working
Cantrips.
for me.
Cantrips are gonna be.
We're just gonna die. I don't
Nah.
understand why.
No.
I'll
Believe,
say
come
this.
on, guys.
I'll say
Morale,
this.
let's go.
It's hurting.
Yep.
It's
yep.
hurting.
We just
Couple
gotta,
more
just gotta
smacks,
push
we're
through.
good.
Someone just stick a potion down my gullet, and we got this.
Okay.
gave her my
That is now
Well,
you.
you have
Kako.
an action. She has an action.
Hell
Oh, you have
yeah.
action left.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Shield.
Shield. Smart.
Yep. Cool.
Sick. Let's smack.
Smack.
This is the
Right?
theme of
It's-
the evening. Here we
Please
go.
smack. It is still flat-footed because Lavana is still here. So
23.
that'll do it.
Fucking A.
Give me those 3d6.
Give me them.
We're all just like fucking around doing whatever we want, and Kaku just like doing the dutiful
The hard
work of
yards.
just chipping away.
We got
Not gonna bone out at
we
the
got-
time.
6,
10, 15.
15.
plus
Plus. Wow.
strength to hit, right?
Yeah, so
What's your strength?
1. So
17.
17.
That's not nothing.
16.
16.
16.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
How long does heroism last for? Is it just one round?
A minute, I think.
Can I sneak attack twice in a row? No.
Yeah. Every hit that it's
It's-
flat-footed to will give you sneak attack dice. So if you hit again, you will get more sneak attack.
So broken.
Rogues are DPS. That's what they do.
Here we go.
Oh my god, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yup.
There's 100 rounds of combat.
Yeah, heroism's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, no.
No smacks.
Third one. Third time's a charm.
Come on.
Come on. Give me that crit. Show me that 20. That's not gonna do it.
It's not gonna do it.
Sorry, friend. But it was a good hit. It was a good hit. All right. That is now.
What is this? I had 3 attacks. 1.
That is
One
now.
smack.
Yadrin, can you give me? Oh no, yeah, you're
Zero.
fine. You're fine. Okay,
I'm
back
doing
to the top
nothing.
of the order.
Yeah.
It's time for some claw attacks, friend. It's just gonna
Better
swing at
fucking
ya.
Try.
It's gonna swing at you. First one's a 30.
Can I nimble dodge? No.
I mean-
No, it's not worth it. It's a 30. Never mind.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
That's gonna be.
Does it help you dodge a crit though? Or...
It does not. It's not a crit.
It's just a +2.
17 damage, and then it's gonna come at you with. It's gonna come at you with the gaff hook. And that is gonna be a -5 for that, so that's gonna be 33, 32, I should say. Does that hit?
Yeah, but I am gonna nimble dodge.
Yeah.
To
so
stop a
it's
crit?
not a
Yeah,
crit.
okay, cool. That is gonna be another 17.
Goodie.
You still up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
okay,
full.
good.
I was
Okay.
at full health.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Just keep
Just carry the
smacking.
team.
Yep. It's all right.
Thanks, Kako.
I'm a very small bird,
This is
but
gonna
I
be the
will
most
carry this whole
anticlimactic
team.
thing. It's just gonna be like Kaku.
It does
just
have-
like,
It does.
All my friends are dead, and I just bash
God
its skull.
damn
Excuse me,
It does
I'm
have.
still
It
hiding
does
in the
have one
corner.
action left, so it is gonna try again.
Ugh.
But it rolled terribly, so you're fine.
Great.
That would have been a. Yeah, that would have been an 18, so I wasn't gonna do it.
Why am I still alive?
Because-
I must do things.
Because it's just going to town on
Just
the thing
believe-
that was on its
Have
back
you got
the
any
whole
potions?
I've got scroll of neutralized poison.
You got any
Scroll of
cantrips?
Augury. I've got detect magic, forbidding ward, message, shield, stabilize. I don't need to stabilize you because you're already stable.
Just kick it.
Can I instead of stabbing it with my trident, can I just whack at it?
I mean,
You can.
you can't use it as a bludgeoning weapon, but I'll let you make an unarmed strike if you want to bludgeon it.
Commit.
Command? Well, can I command it?
It's
Oh, it's
mindless.
mindless.
Yeah. I mean, forbidding ward is useful. Maybe not right now, but like it's a +1 against like all of its effects
Yeah.
against someone. So you can
Yeah.
put that on someone.
I can put forbidding ward on you.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Since it seems to be concerned with
I don't
Kaka
know
right
what
now.
else to do?
Just punch it.
Yeah.
It's a
At least we'll
D4.
just kick it.
Yeah.
And you
okay.
staying in range means that.
I'm gonna go and punch it.
All right. Give me an unarmed strike.
What am I adding to that?
You'll be. Are
halfling.
you trained in unarmed?
No, I do not think so.
Okay. Just add your strength.
I do not have that.
Then just roll. That's it's physically impossible for you to hit then.
Maybe don't punch it.
If you crit, you'll punch. But that's it. So yeah.
I hate this so much.
Do it. Punch it.
You
do you
have
have-
a
do-
dagger. You have throwing daggers.
I mean, you can if you hit with
But the damage
if
will
you,
be so
piercing.
if you hit with the weapon,
Uh.
it'll just like it will do less damage, but it will still damage it.
Alright, then I'm
unless
gonna-
you have anything you can do to Yadrin if you want to go over to Yadrin.
I've got
Can I reckon I was wearing a shirt that says I have potions in my belt?
I mean, they would know. They would know. I'll give you that.
I have potions on me.
If you want to go over
How
and
many potions?
if you want to go,
Force feed the goddamn man.
yeah, you could feed him a
Alright,
potion.
you know what,
I
fuck
have
it,
2
I'm
healing
gonna- I'll
potions.
run over to you and I'll grab a potion. I don't know if that's enough.
I mean,
actions.
move, grab, and use. I'll let you. If that's your whole turn, you can give him a potion.
Yeah. And I also cast forbidding ward on you.
you did.
No, if
Sorry.
you do that, that's 2 actions.
You can
Yeah.
move and grab.
So you can move.
I'm going to move, grab, use because then I'll do forbidding ward on you next time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
so
yeah.
at
fine.
the very least, then he gets an
Alive.
action.
It would only be a +1 to
Yeah.
his AC anyway. So
Cool. 1d8.
Nice.
it's not nothing.
3.
It brings me back to my feet, so that's something.
I feel like you keep coming back and you're like, not again.
You're like, I'm like, let me
die.
I'm up. I'm down.
This does feel a wild ride for you.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's now Kaka. No, that's not it. It is now Elsia. Sorry.
Ray of Frost.
Yeah, do it.
Running out of resources.
It's all I've got. 21.
Excellent.
It's flat-footed.
It's sad.
Just won't
all
do
its
it.
friends
It's,
are
you,
dead.
it's so close,
Oh.
but it's
It got
just not enough.
screamed at by a halfling.
Hero
Just
point.
not enough.
Hero
Use
point.
a hero
Yeah.
point.
Just, it's worth it.
No, it was worse.
Oh, I'm really trying here, guys. I'm really trying. All right.
To be fair, I've never played a one-shot where the party didn't TPK.
Really?
so-
Wow.
Really.
That's why they're one-shots. Like,
Well, you don't need the
They weren't
little
intended
one.
to be one-shots. They just happened to be that way.
And shield.
Kaka.
ID.
ID
Come on.
fighting.
Come on. It's all on you.
IDO. Here we go.
got-
IDO,
you
fight
gotta.
that foe.
Okay.
You
Just-
gotta.
Just do
There
it.
was nothing else in the room, was there? There's like nothing really we can interact with. Like,
I mean,
outside.
no,
a throne,
there's
but-
there's nothing for you to
There's no
use.
chandeliers, no explosive barrels.
No, sorry,
okay.
nothing that's like outlined against the terrain.
nothing
That's got a little
interactable.
E above it.
Yeah.
This
damn it.
treasure was not worth it. Whatever the treasure is.
Can I?
Gotta
Your
be honest.
friendship isn't worth it.
Yeah,
It's wearing clothes and shit.
it's
yeah.
got
Well, the treasure
stuff
is
on
the
it. Yeah,
friendship
it's
alone.
got some rags.
Can
I
I
don't like love.
whip out my ever-burning torch and set it on fire?
Talk to me again.
Yes.
Just for some little persistent fire damage.
If you want to get some fire, it does have fire
Oh,
resistance.
burning
Well,
skeleton.
What?
And you're not supposed to tell me that.
I'm not
but-
supposed to tell you that, but like you're so close to.
It's very damp. Like,
That's
As
fair.
we've
it is a
established-
big,
Alright.
wet
I'm just trying to
bone
get creative,
mass.
guys.
I know.
It
Whatever.
doesn't have anything to
I'll
burn.
just bludgeon it to death. It's fine.
I know, it's all we got at
Just,
the moment.
just hit
Just
it.
keep bludgeoning.
Certainly will.
That
No.
was-
Hey!
That's better. Okay.
What we got? What we got?
That's gonna be a 16, 26, 27, 28, 29.
-4.
To the 3 people
Minus
still
4,
watching,
That'll still hit.
congratulations.
Give me the.
You have more,
Yeah,
you have
this
more endurance
this,
than we
this
do.
got real grueling real fast.
Track this guy.
Oh wow,
I got 6.
this is painful.
6 damage and another one.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, that's pretty good.
but minus 8.
-8.
So
What was it?
no,
29.
so it's gonna be 9 plus the 13. So 19, 20, 22.
That still hits.
Whoa!
That is just
action
enough.
attacks.
That is just enough.
OP.
5,
See, +1 to count.
5, 10, 11.
11.
Yeah.
Cool. It's looking real
Raggedy?
real raggedy.
Real
It is
janky.
like parts of it are like chipping and falling off, and as it's moving, it's like
Come on.
its
Last
its
push.
movements are getting a little
If I
less
single-handedly
animated as it
bash
takes
the
damage.
skeleton
I've done
to death.
12 damage.
Whatever enchantment that's doing it is sustaining it appears to be failing.
Goody goody.
Uh,
He's up.
and you're up.
Is it?
I'll give you.
Bash it! Bash it!
Okay, 1 action to pick up my gaff again. 1 action.
Would it be 2 whole actions to get you onto up?
Yeah,
upright?
when you go unconscious, you drop your weapons.
Okay,
So I would
yeah,
have to drop it,
yeah,
and I have to pick
that's
it
fair.
up, stand up.
Smack. What's your Hail Mary? You got anything left in the tank?
Actually, no, I'm not going to pick up my gaff.
Oof.
I'm going to stand up.
Punch it.
I'm going to shield bash it with my
Yeah.
my thing,
Yep.
My
roll
shield
me that
boss.
shield bash.
which is a 22,
That'll hit.
which I think is a
Give me
hit,
some
yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Come on.
So that's 10 damage, bludgeoning.
Woo!
And then, for my 3rd action,
Woo!
I'm gonna
Come on.
fucking lay on hands that piece of shit. I'm gonna
Oh,
grab its
do it, do it,
ankle,
do it, do it.
and I'll just like call out to Yomadai. Yeah, I keep saying it wrong.
How much? How much?
Yomadai.
How much?
And it's 3D. It's no, wait. I don't. Do I need to roll? I think it's just.
What is lay on hands? Come on, tell me that. Give me
Type
that.
faster.
Give me the number.
I
Give me
think-
the number.
I think it's just flat damage.
Give me the number. What is lay
No,
on?
Isn't it
1d6.
24?
It's 1d6. It gets a fortitude saving throw, so you've got to give me a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck. That's not good.
The fort is 27.
Shit. That's 9. 10. Fort. Where's my DC?
It'll
27. So it
Take half.
succeeds. So it takes half. So it takes 5 points of damage.
10. Did you roll 10 total?
I rolled 10 total.
It is.
On the brink.
Just on
Its left arm falls completely off and just shatters into dust, and it stumbles, and it just is still
Oh my
standing.
god. Okay, someone else. Gotta finish it off. Wait, it's
Oh.
going. Oh,
Oh
no.
god!
And it's gonna swipe straight back at you.
Yeah, of course it would.
He's down.
Again.
He's down.
With the gaff.
It's the fighter's job, right? Just
It's a
stand there and take hits.
23.
23. It would, but I'm going to use my reactive shield to
Cool.
Yes.
And then it's going to take a swipe at each of the 3 of you that are in range. So then it's going to go for Lavana. It's just lashing out wildly. That's not well. What's your AC here? Hang on. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does hit.
Oh no.
It also takes a -2 penalty to AC for a round because of layout.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It does hit. So that is going to be 23 damage.
Yep.
Go down.
Right. Is because I'm on 13 health, so
What's no
It's
no.
below 10.
Is it what's the
What's
what's the kill? What's the auto kill
Less
condition?
than 10.
Oh,
like
massive
negative.
damage. No, it has to
Yeah,
be
it's like
way-
half your health or something.
Yeah, like
Oh.
we're nowhere near that.
Yeah.
You're fine.
No, you go down. You go down.
I have broken a lot of things.
You go down.
Your insides are your outsides now.
You go down. You go down, and then it's going to use its last swipe at. Oh, it rolled a 3 times. I'm not making this up. So that will be like nothing. That's like 18. So yeah. So it's just lashing out with its last remaining vestiges
Kills
of
you.
strength. Gets you down. Misses.
I mean, I was the easy target.
To be fair, yeah.
And you can roll me a recovery check because it's Oh no, because it moves.
You move into
Oh,
the
no.
front of its initiative. Yeah.
So no, you won't yet. So it's gonna. The order is gonna jump straight over to Elsia.
Come on.
Do something.
You got magic missile.
It is just an
Oh, I
auto
do have
hit.
one left.
Yeah,
Magic
that's
missile
guaranteed
is an
damage.
auto hit.
Magic missile.
Cool.
Do it. Flourish.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
how many-
Regan.
No.
Regan.
I do not earn. I
Regan.
did not earn this.
Regan. Hey, Regan. How much damage was that?
2.
Say it again.
2 damage.
Hey, Regan. How do you want it?
Fuck.
I see Lavana go down. I've seen you go down at least 12
Look,
times.
I go down again. Why not? Fuck not.
just faints.
The only
After I land
person
hands,
left
just collapse. Yeah.
is Kako, and I'm like, I'm done hiding. I'm not doing this anymore. So I step out from the
Charge.
corner of the room, and I just walk towards it, looking it dead in the eye.
It has no face.
And,
Eye
And I
sockets.
just
and it just goes. It's
So
like
brave.
a tiny little. It's a tiny little. Bink. And it just tilts over backwards. Just. And as it lands, it just.
Wait, which way does it fall?
Can you make me a reflex
your
save?
mouth.
God.
Look, you've established rules in the world that you have to stick to them.
18.
Yeah, you're gonna take 5 damage.
Ow.
Like
I'm
that
sorry,
you
but-
took more damage
And
in
it
that
as it
moment
as
than
it
you
as
did.
it as it lands, it hits you with the force of this skeleton hits you. But as it hits you and as it lands, it just into dust, just out all over the floor, and you are left like a painted white
I'm now
powder,
a white tank.
powder on the front of you, in your bone dust in your feathers, and it.
And I go,
You have defeated the giant pirate skeleton.
I just sit down.
You're welcome.
MVP. No, that was perfect.
I can't believe we killed him.
and everyone.
I gave up like halfway through
Else's
that.
kill counter goes up, but none of your assist counters go
Yeah.
up. Just kill steals.
Oh my
So
god.
sorry to everyone.
No, that was great.
Yeah, that's
The
all that
perfect
matters.
finish. Yeah.
And
awake?
Yeah, technically. I'm just very tired.
you got a healing potion left?
I do.
Yeah, okay, we can get you up.
Very sore.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my
You're-
healing
you're
potion to.
unconscious.
You're just gonna tip it
Yeah.
down my throat.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna ask for your consent first.
You already have it. Don't worry.
I can't be having with this.
I wish we
Yeah.
had died.
Yeah.
All right.
Uncomfortable.
So, as the skeleton crumbles into dust, the throne shifts into the floor, descends, and in its place is a set of stairs leading up to an ornate-looking stone archway. This is not like the rough-hewn sort of gaps in the wall that have marked your previous exits. This is an ornate stone carved door that actually just opens, and there's a little gust of breeze as it opens. And Kola goes and lands on the top of the landing of the stairs and looks at you.
I'm just like, oh, fuck, gotta walk upstairs now? Jesus.
Yeah,
really
can I
hope that
just
was the
can I
end of
just
it.
stay down here if someone else goes up? I don't
Come
want
on.
to move a lot.
What, Lavana, one last push. Come on. We gotta do this together.
We're all like
I'm gonna
friends along the way, like drag each
Yeah.
other up the stairs.
one step at a time.
And so Kola leads you in through the chamber, and the walls here are nice hewn stone. It's a proper sort of hallway. There are torches that as you move along the passageway, and they lead you to a spiral set of stairs that descend down and down and down and down.
And we're like, okay.
And then a long hallway that kind of slowly winds its way through the stone, and you walk for about an hour.
Who does this? Who just carves out a giant?
And after an hour, you arrive
Back to the goddamn
After an hour, you arrive at a wooden door set at the end of this passage. And Cola kind of lands on the door handle and looks at
A magic missile.
Go
I
on.
don't think you have any left.
Yeah, that was your spell.
you.
I don't. I mage hand the bird and just
as
slap it.
it's looking at you, it just kind of like sits down and the door goes and opens. And the bird just kind of sits there as a door.
There's more stairs on the
The stairs were the treasure we made along the way.
and it opens into a dimly lit yet lavishly furnished chamber set into the stone. There's ornate chairs and rugs and things, and some tapestries hanging on the walls. And at the back of this room, there are these big curtains, and you can see there's some light poking out from the end of them. And then in the center of the room is the biggest fucking treasure chest you've ever seen, and it is a big wooden chest. It's got gold inlay. It's carved.
Any healing potions?
No. But it's.
Is there a skylight perfectly placed above it?
You know what? There is now.
Shiny
There's a shaft of
How do
light.
we know it's important?
Exactly. And it's just huge chest.
I'm not touching
Cola
that.
goes and Cola actually lands on it, on the chest, and you can see it's got a big padlock on it. And Cola actually reaches down and sticks their beak into the padlock and fiddles for a second. You hear a clunk, and the lock goes poof, and lands on the ground. And then Cola sits back on the chest and looks at all of you.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't think I have any strength to take this out of this room today.
Well, I guess we can see what's in it at least.
I take my rapier, which I definitely picked up, and I poke the chest. I'm sus.
You wedge it
It's
in
a
there.
mimic. It kills you.
you wedge your sword in the gap, and you it lifts a little, and nothing happens.
I
So
mage
it's open.
hand it open the rest of the way.
Okay, yeah, it just Collar flies up and sits on the top of the back of the lid.
Peer in.
Mm-hmm. And inside, you see a chest full of about 3 rusty copper coins.
Piece of
I
shit.
knew it. He spent
Fucking
all the money on
landlord.
these traps.
It's empty, save for some old and dusty copper coins. There's nothing inside.
And 3 copper coins, not 4 copper coins.
No, 3 copper
That's
coins.
So
All right,
rude.
And-
so the final test is we have to fight it out.
As you do
against the
that,
copper coins.
Colo hops precariously across the nearly empty treasure chest, opens its beak, and you hear the record sound as the recording starts up one more. And you hear a voice say, "My friends, you truly were the finest crew I ever had the pleasure of sailing with, and I'm sorry to say the promised treasure was a ruse. I hope you will forgive me, but I turned it over to the Andorran captain in exchange for his promise to be lenient on all of you. That treasure bought your freedom, and I can't think of a finer purchase." The bird grows silent for a moment before leaping off the chest to perch atop the curtains at the back of the room. And it opens its beak again, and you hear the voice of the captain say, "But fear not, my friends, because an old pirate like me always has one more secret. And this one is for you." And with that, Parrot tugs at the curtains, which fall away to reveal a passageway that leads down to a beach. And as you descend and look out across the beach, you see there, nestled in a dry dock in a hidden cove in the center of the island, is the most immaculate sailing ship you've ever seen, decked to the nines with cannons and all sorts of provisions.
That can be manned by 4 deeply wounded.
It's
equipped with medical facilities.
Perfect condition. Looks as new as the day it was made. And the parrot lands next to you and looks up and says, in the voice of the captain, "I had a few enchantments cast to make sure it was ready for you when the time was right. The ship is yours. Take it and see the world that I never did." And that's the end, everyone.
Oh, can we get an F in the chat for Captain Renman?
Bastard!
So yeah, we limp onto the ship. I guess just like
limp
gee, thanks for buying our freedom and then almost killing us by your own
For
hand.
no reason.
Oh my
like, we
God.
already spent the treasure to get our freedom. We were enjoying our freedom.
It was fine.
I wanted
I
a
was-
ship, so I'm
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
on a merchant ship. I was fine. I had a good life.
But didn't we all have fun? And I high five.
Freeze frame. Don't you da 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 da.
And then I collapse again.
Yeah. Full freeze
down
frame.
again.
Limp face first in the water. Just. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm
All right.
pretty sure that
I-
means
Wow.
I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah, I don't know that cures your curse.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
What was your curse?
There's a cursed ring. I'm
Tune in next
slowly
time for
dying.
the resolution of
How
all
did
these
you-
character arcs.
Yeah.
I
Well,
eat.
So I think this
curses.
is intended to be like
No,
a
this
setup,
one's too
so
much.
that you can keep taking the characters and playing an adventure. So
Yeah.
these are your. Oh,
Ah.
sorry. These would be your backstories.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd have a cursed item that
For the
would,
next
you know, go on with you and everything. So.
Okay. Because I was
Cool.
like, cool.
Sorry,
in the
I almost
treasure
killed
I'll
all
get
you.
the
No,
thing.
no, no.
But also,
I'll
no,
allow
sorry.
it. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
That was really fun. I hope.
Somewhere in here.
Well, yeah. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed
Wow,
watching
thanks
that.
for watching.
Thanks for tuning in to our first ever live stream. It's
Thanks
been.
for watching us nearly die.
It's been a.
That was a
It
whole
was a
ride.
rough ride, but we made it out.
Thank you for your patience while I awkwardly GM my way through
Yay,
this. This is my first time doing a big proper sesh like this, so I'm feeling pretty good about how it went. So and thank you all of you
Looking
for
forward to
being
some
fantastic
fleshy
players.
action.
Oh yeah. So I mean, yeah, thanks to Paizo, thanks to Jason Bullman for writing the Sundered Waves one shot. That was really fun. Had a blast. Check out our YouTube. Check out Realignment, which is our if you are not aware, that's our actual play episodic series.
There is more coming.
There is more coming. We promise.
It's very close.
It's very close. Our first episode is up on our YouTube, so check that out. And tune in on the 17th or the 18th, depending on time zones, for we're doing a live of September. We're doing a live stream as part of Gen Con for Paizo. There's some details for the schedule on their socials and stuff, but we'll be playing a wonderful Leshy-themed cottage core garden adventure. It's going to be real cute. So please come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. So, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope Cam can cut this.
Oh yeah, Cam. No wait, quick, Cam.
This is
Come
the part where we
get on.
awkwardly
Come get on
put
Cam's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Cam has been running the OBS and the chat and everything.
been-
so
this is
Mega,
secret
get
plan.
in here. Get in here.
Get in
Take,
here.
take the hot seat.
Yay.
Mega shout outs
Put
to
him in
Cam.
power.
There you go.
Oh boy.
But now
How you
we
feeling?
can't.
But now we can't. Now we're stuck here.
Yeah. Now,
Oh, no.
now the stream is just.
No, I will. What one shot have you prepared, Cam?
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you very much.
See ya.